countries. I mean, we're still putting out Syria and Lebanon and Jordan and I think and Egypt. Well, I mean,
Yemen,
those are the
Somalia,
Sudan,
Algeria,
Tunisia.
And I think you guys want to go to UAE and Saudi Arabia and stuff like that, right? Is that what you're talking? Because,
I've lived in Saudi Arabia for 22 years. So.
And how do they get their wealth? Their wealth comes right out of the ground.
Kissinger.
Yeah. How do they get there? It comes out of the ground. Because if it didn't come out of the ground, they wouldn't have any.
If it wasn't for Kissinger, there would be
what's your point?
Today.
They are the same thing. If they did not get their wealth out of the ground, they wouldn't have any. They do not produce shit.
I understand, but that point is irrelevant.
How is it irrelevant?
It's irrelevant.
Saudi Arabia only has wealth because it comes to them. Yes, well, they've been blessed by geography.
We're talking about
okay, they've been blessed by geography. What do they do with it? Look, Sweden, has a lot of natural resources, but Sweden produces.
Yeah, but you guys, listen, he brings up Saudi Arabia, so great, yeah. So they've got a massive wealth divide between haves and have-nots. They've got a monarchy, okay. So, I mean, I grant Saudi Arabia for moving towards modernity and to starting to bring some positive things, and I have great hope for Saudi Arabia. You're one example. Okay, great.
Saudi Arabia. All Arab countries are great. Of course not.
Well, I'm still saying that compared to America, what's happening in Saudi Arabia, you don't have a whole lot of freedom. Okay? So, what are we going to compare? What do you want to compare it to?
I mean, what is freedom for you to be able to do what?
Well, how about dress how I want? How about dress how I want, pray how I want, and love how I want? How about those three things to start off with? How about
you have a constitution, yes?
Yes. Our constitution is freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. That is in our constitution.
Okay, but you guys have a constitution, right? Rules and things that you can do and things that you're governed by. It's what your law is about. It takes part in the constitution. Saudi Arabia, if you imagine it as its constitution, it's Sharia law. Western ideals of freedom, just because they don't apply to you, doesn't mean that there's a lack of freedom in those countries.
Yeah, and human ideals. You're serious?
I mean, look at Turkey. Do we have Sharia? No. Is it a free country? No. So religion shouldn't be a point of, it's not free. It should be free like America.
Freedom of religion is kind of
Islamic countries without freedom. Now are there any Islamic countries with freedom?
Can you repeat what you said?
I said you mentioned 2 Islamic countries with no freedom. Now could you mention 2 with freedom?
Who's an Islamic country? Turkey.
Turkey and Saudi.
Turkey is not an Islamic country.
Yeah, Turkey's an Islamic country by definition.
Turkey is not an Islamic country.
Turkey is not a country. Quibbling over reality.
Turkey is definitely an Islamic country, you fucking retard.
So, the real problem is what
an Islamic country means that it's governed by Sharia.
How do you deal with
it? Just means it's mainly Islamic. I didn't define it that way. Islamic country is mainly Islamic.
There clearly needs to be one final mission to clear out Hamas. So what they should do is, if these countries won't take refugees, they should send a contingent of military police to Gaza, unless their people are too chicken. And we flood the place with military police from all over the world under the command of U.S. and Israel. And we root out Hamas from this tiny area, and we re-educate them and control them for the next 25 years with military police from all over the world under the control of Israel and the U.S.
You got to
flood them with thousands and thousands of soldiers from India. Flood them with our ally soldiers, and just We'll control this tiny area. America will own it. We'll control it. We'll control their schools and make sure they're not building tunnels. The Gazans can stay there, and we'll rebuild for them and make sure that they're not radicalized.
They want to leave, and you can't do this.
If they want to leave, then they can leave. We'll
They
keep
wanna
the
leave.
door
It's
open
already
for
started.
anyone who wants to voluntarily leave. They can record a video and sign a document that says, I was not coerced to leave. I'm just deciding. And if anyone can take them, they can go wherever they want. But for the people who don't want to stay, we have to make sure that the free world has to make sure that Hamas does not control this little area. So we need to fill it with people who are loyal to the system. You know, they're loyal to the international system of peace and prosperity. And we're taking over this fucking region. Fuck them. We're not going to do Islamofascism or whatever crap they're doing. So we need to flood the place with our allies, flood it and flood them out, and take these little clowns down. They're nothing. And that's the solution. We'll impose a diplomatic solution on them. If they want to talk, fine. Here's a fucking table. Say whatever you want. But we flood the place with military police, and if our allies are too chicken to send them, then take fucking refugees. Whatever. You got to do something or shut up. Otherwise, it's World War III and fuck you. That's the options. But there has to be one more mission. These Hamas clowns can't sit there. One more mission to shape the free world. So this ain't World War III, it's limited war. We don't want massive civilian casualties. We want to destroy a little terrorist infrastructure and control it for the long term. So we need allies. We need, maybe it's Egyptians send some people, let all the Arab countries send in some police. We'll police them. Nobody gets oppressed. No more oppression. No more bullshit. Just get on with your fucking lives. But we're going to make sure, and we're going to have hundreds of people on top of you to not do shit. So we bring in people who are tough. Maybe the Chinese. Bring in the fucking Chinese. They don't give a fuck about no Muslims. Let's bring in the Chinese. Tell them to send the fucking 10,000 Chinese people to control Gaza with the U.S. and then fuck them. We'll show Putin how you take a place for a change. Bring in the Chinese and the Indians. Let them send 10,000 fucking troops apiece to police the streets of Gaza and manage the rebuilding. It's done securely. And if you fuck with that, then the Marines come and shoot you. That's how you win. Power, allies, control the ground, take these clowns out. And the civilians can stay there. Anyone peaceful, great. We'll set up a fucking McDonald's. You can fucking flip a burger all day. As long as you're not shooting people. It's easy. So we'll see if anyone can figure that out. I doubt it. They're gonna dither and dally, and we'll see. Netanyahu's gonna give in to Hamas. Let them stay there and wave their little fucking flags. So we'll see what happens. But that's what they should do. Bring
The whole point of this week was that
allies
it has
to
nothing.
control it.
The whole point of this week was that we don't have
go in.
Netanyahu is no longer bearing the responsibility alone. Other countries
The
cannot
free world
produce
bears responsibility for its own freedom. If it doesn't want to defend its freedoms and it wants the next Shanny Lau to die
Other
because of some
countries
bullshit,
cannot refuse
that's
to
the collective
accept
responsibility of the free world.
They're
It's time for
refugees
peace.
from South
Time for
Sudan.
peace. It's time
You're
for
going on
Arab.
and on, Mike. Mike, you're going on and on. about
Yeah,
something that
Matt,
nobody's
you
talking
go on and
about.
on all the time, but I will yield
Yeah,
the
but
floor
I
to
really
you.
make
One
sense.
second, Mike.
Okay, Mike, you're just ranting at this point, so
One
just
I know, it's
show.
crazy.
Let's
We're
give
not putting
it-
So
China
we're bringing
over
some
God.
Chinese now? You want to bring Chinese into Gaza? Like, seriously,
Well,
bro?
yeah, just to police the
Bring
place
Kim
for and
Jong-un
help
on
them
it.
facilitate they
Yeah,
can
bring
rebuild
what's his
one
face,
little
Kim
section
Jong-un or
or
Un or
build
whatever
a
the fuck his
Chinese
name is,
quarter
bring him
right in
too.
the middle of fucking Gaza.
Why? Bring
Fucking
Putin.
Fuck,
Why
as
bring
long as it
Putin?
stops Hamas.
Bring Putin. Why not Putin? While you Chinese,
No,
all these, like,
Putin
stop.
is
You're
doing-
ridiculous.
We don't want Putin.
Mike,
Putin is weak and done.
Mike,
Putin is
Mike,
done.
go drink a coffee. Go drink a tea or drink a coffee and, like, mellow out. Maybe smoke a joint. Just chill. Like, seriously, just chill. You're just ranting and, like, you're speaking nonsense right now.
Actually, this was recommended by Thomas P.M. Barnett. He's a New York Times best-selling author. He's the
an
author of the
is now
Pentagon's new
solve
map.
The
He
problem
was
in
a
the Middle
professor at a
East.
U.S. Naval War College. He
An
actually
author is going
suggested
to
a
solve the
book
problem in the Middle East.
over
Okay.
10 years ago. I could give you the link on Amazon where you can get this
No, I
book
don't want
if
the
you
link
want to
on
see it.
it. Oh, here we go. Amazon. Another
Well, I mean, maybe
credible
it's a
source,
bad
Amazon.
plan. You know, I don't know. I didn't come
Yeah.
up with this plan, but I think
It's
it's
not
a
a
good
plan. You're
This is a
ranting like
winning
a
plan. Well, I mean, who's going to control Gaza? Who's going to finally stop these clowns?
We
You,
just
what
had a
about
week
you?
of press conferences. You may have missed them.
You're gonna press conference them?
Mike, you should go. Mike, you should go. You should go in and fix it. See, you have such great ideas
No,
from
you
Amazon.
need
and from
people.
journalists.
Someone's got to
Correct.
deal with
Mike,
the problem.
bring them a
We
bunch
need
of
massive,
McDonald's burgers.
overwhelming superiority and staying power. Because it's not just about firepower. This was Thomas P.M. Barnett's point in these books. It's not just about firepower. It's about staying power and accomplishing what you want. The whole point of this is to make sure that we're not dealing with Hamas again in 20 years when they have better missiles and
You know
Iran
what?
has
The
nukes
sad
and who knows what
reality,
the fuck.
Listen, the sad reality, and I like, if you guys want to jump on me, but the sad reality is that if it's not Hamas, or if it's not Hezbollah, or it's not the Taliban, or it's not the Houthis, it's gonna be somebody. Because at the end of the day, the world loves to jump on the Jews. It's been happening since the beginning of time. But what they're not wanting to understand, and what people are just wanting to maybe ignore and not even like admit it, we ain't going no fucking where. At the end of the day, we're here. We're gonna stay here. We have been tried to be eradicated of since the beginning of time. We are still fucking here. Nobody seems to understand that. And the only way that this conflict is ever going to stop, and the only way that any other Arab countries are ever going to stop attacking the Jews worldwide and attacking Israel, is when they realize we're not fucking going any fucking where. So, like, what's that saying? If you can't beat them, join them? Well, you know what, sweethearts? I think it's time you fucking join us. Because at the end of the day, Israel and the people of Judaism are not a malicious bunch. We do not want to see destruction. We do not want to eradicate anybody. We want to help. We want to build. We want everybody to prosper and succeed along with us. If we're sitting and eating at a table, everybody is enjoying the fruits of our labors. That's all that people need to fucking understand.
But they're not going to change their minds. I mean, it's all about depriving them of actual resources and ability to wage war on people. And it's like, this is part of a broader conflict, and this is a major strategic turning point in this conflict. And we need to get a strategic outcome that neutralizes the situation and calms people down. This is probably not doomsday. It's probably not World War III. People need to take a deep breath. A million people probably not going to get on boats and go anywhere. So people need to calm down. But we do need to defeat this enemy. This enemy is this Hamas group, a prescribed terrorist group. They have no right to control any territory and plan and launch attacks and hold hostages and do any of these things.
Yeah, but Mike, you're missing what I just said. If it's not Hamas, it's gonna be somebody.
I understand that there will
Until
always
they
be people
realize
who
that they
hate
need to
and
stop
they'll hate
fighting.
Jews. Yeah, well, I mean, but that's all true, and that is perfectly correct. But in the real world, there's a whole balance of power and deterrence and different possible scenarios and outcomes that many are better and worse and different ways things can go. And, the free world has a lot of options that we can pursue. And obviously people are fighting against us. They're trying to accomplish their agendas. And in some ways they're succeeding. So, I mean, we should focus on being strategic and taking the best paths that get us to the best outcomes for everybody, and learn from all the things that we've done wrong. Learn from all the failed wars in the Middle East, our failed interventions, and take moves that are proportionate and balanced and going to the world that we want to live in. I mean, we can't honestly live in this world where Hamas is next door to Israel. and planning this attacks and more terrorism and all of this stuff. It's not acceptable. They've already crossed the line. There's no like going back to the way it was before. So there is one more mission that has to be done and accomplished. And there's a lot of ways to do it. It can be done with overwhelming force, blasted off the planet like the Tamil Tigers. I mean, look it up. The Tamil Tigers got annihilated along with hundreds of thousands of civilians. And you know what the world did? Nothing. Most people don't even know it even happened or care. But the Tamil Tigers are fucking gone, and the chance that they are going to have a future rebellion is slim. You know, nobody's going to resupply them and rearm them for another go at the Tamil Tigers on fucking Sri Lanka. It's over. Sri Lanka is now going to become a tourist resort. Okay? And it's the same with Gaza. So the free world needs to be strong, buck up, help rebuild Syria. That is a strategic move, is rebuilding Syria. If there's a democracy in Syria and people aren't shooting each other, then that is the world that we want. So think of the bigger picture. The Palestinians, they have to understand that the way it was before cannot be. And they could say whatever they want, but violence, it cannot be tolerated anymore. And they have to get on board the peace train, or, I mean, you know, we have to consider drastic actions. You know, it is what it is. But Hamas itself cannot remain. And its funders and its backers will squeal, but they have to understand that world is gone. And we're building a new world, a peaceful Middle East with moderate Muslims that we like. Don't fucking shoot everybody. So that's what I think.
So another point, many people are like, oh, America is not gonna rebuild Syria, not gonna rebuild Gaza. Yes, it's not America's job to rebuild anything for Arabs. And if the Arabs want to keep their lands as Arabic, they should rebuild it themselves. And if they want America to rebuild it, it's gonna become part of America. That's it. Like Gaza thing, Trump multiple times said the Arabs are gonna pay for the rebuilding, not America. Because if America pays for it, then America will stay, and it's gonna be a colony of America. And if you want a colony of America in Syria or in Gaza, okay, go ahead. We're gonna accept America rebuilding it, but we're gonna kick all of the Arabs out. Thank you. Gaza should be for America if America puts one penny in it.
Well, I mean, we really don't want to be pissing away millions of dollars on this conflict year after year after year. I mean, it's cost America billions to be in this conflict. And it's hurting our reputation. It's hurting our reputation. And honestly, we have no interest in these wars.
It's different when you build it. Mike, if you build something, it's owned by you. If you pay taxes to rebuild something, it's owned by you. If you're paying it to destroy it, if you're paying to destroy it, no. That doesn't mean that you have the right to it. That's different.
Well,
because
Hamas has enough money
but
to
Palestinians and Arabs have been trying to. If we're gonna go by the mentality of the America put its money into bombing these areas, we have to also say, well, the Arabs would have been terrorizing and bombing this area, therefore there's for Arabs. No, if the Arabs were rebuilding it, not bombing it, nobody would have a problem with Arabs ruling over these areas. The reason people have a problem with them is because they're destroying it. So if America wants to have it as a colony, they need to rebuild it, not bomb it.
Who's rebuilding what?
I don't think
before rebuilding, they need to evacuate them, which is a great plan.
An American colony in Gaza would be terrible.
No, it would be wonderful.
I don't think you'd enjoy the weather.
We are accustomed to the weather.
So, will there be any expansion? I mean, I think that if we assume that yes, there was an American colony established in Gaza, I think it would cause more problems. I think.
Why?
How can anything cause more problems than having a terrorist group that's been shooting missiles for 20 years and then just killed 1,000 people? How could anything be worse than that exactly?
I think two things can be true at the same time. No.
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 The group that did that has been defeated. That's how it is.
If America rebuild the place, you have thousands of jobs, you have tourism, a lot of money in Gaza. The people will be happy, and they will not want to go back to the terroristic time.
It will be zero Arabs.
We can't let them. We can't let them make that decision. We can't let them make that decision. So we need to put a force in there that has real staying power. So it needs to be an international effort that everybody just floods the zone of Gaza. Anyone who wants to say something about it, send fucking troops or shut up. And then we all control it, and we make sure Gaza is free. And that's
I say more than that. Say, kick out all the Arabs from Gaza.
We can have elections. We'll have elections where people, or only non-violent people, can run. And then they can do elections and whatever.
No. You don't understand. Kicking out all the Arabs from Gaza Strip, it will be empty of human beings, and then we start to make the real state and everything.
Yeah, but that sounds great. That's a great soundbite. A lot of people around the world are saying that shit. But that is actually a war crime. And take a deep breath. I know everybody's very emotional. Put your emotions aside. Put your emotions aside for a second. In the real world, go back to the real world. In the real world, the free world does not actually want to commit war crimes. That is not an option for the free world. War crimes are off the table.
How it is a war crime? How it is a war crime to rebuild for the people?
Peace comes through understanding and knowledge, and through knowing we should never commit war crimes. We're trying to prevent the
help the people. Where is the war crime?
Well, if something is agreed and everything is agreed, then it's whatever. But until we get to that point,
if you take out all Arabs,
because they want better houses, they want a flourishing place with jobs and money. They will agree.
You can rebuild it,
but you don't understand post
or something.
No emotion. Please, don't be emotional. We're going to kick out all the Arabs from there very easily, and it's going to be empty of human beings. And then Gaza won't be any more threat. You understand it? Cheng or whatever your name is.
I think that option is there. It's
and I have no emotions tied to my words.
It would create massive. Might create a war.
Well, one second, Mike. Let's thank the chance to reply.
Mike? Oh, I'm glad that you know. It's confusing because you call them human beings. You say, there will be no more human beings left if we kick out all the Arabs. But you're not really looking at them as human beings. No,
some not human beings. Some of them are bad. These humans have gone bad. They cannot be killing Jews.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
they are sworn to kill people. They cannot just be allowed any more than Adolf Hitler could be allowed to run Germany again. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Mike, but you're not going to call Adolf Hitler subhuman, are you?
Well, Adolf Hitler was in fact a human, and these are also humans. We are fighting
he was a monster.
They think very differently than us. They don't believe in our larger project of creating a free world of peace and harmony. They are not interested in that. They care about conquering this piece of land from another ethno group. And
let's say I was Palestinian.
We cannot accept that.
I'm not.
Our answer is no.
Let's say I'm of an ethnicity that you think I'm less than you. Am I subhuman in your eyes?
Everybody thinks they're better than everybody else. But no, it's really counting in the end. It's all the same shit. We all put in our ways one leg at a time.
If your plan is to kill people, then yes, you are a subhuman. But if you don't kill people, if you just want to focus on to better your life, then you are.
Okay, Dave, then we have to agree. Then we have to agree that what Paul's saying is wrong, because the Arabs there.
Paul present a different approach.
There's a difference between the Hamas and the Palestinian people.
Right, but that difference is like,
you need to recognize them.
The Hamas is there, okay? They're there with the Palestinian people.
Hamas are the
controlling this area.
There was more than one. No. They're
legally a 7-year-old at that point, I think. Yeah.
At one point, they said that there was like pictures that were taken with the children present, and then they said that they referenced the sex because of chat logs. So then I'm like, were the kids ever actually present during a sexual act, or is it enough just to have a nude photo of the mom in like the bathroom, and then like say something in a chat log?
No, he's in the chat log. He said, "Oh, look at these photographs of me." The chat log was him in a room someplace. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, I feel like there's some context missing here, but I'm not sure.
There is. Yeah, we need more graphic details. We should write the posts and say we need more graphic.
Yeah, I really need to know exactly.
Yeah.
Do that, please. Don't do it.
Text me, McLovin. Just text me. Hi, Sharmuta Vraps.
Are you back in Switzerland?
I'm not gonna tell you, bitch.
Why?
I'm also getting arrested now.
And then also,
oh my god.
Go on journeys of exploration with other people rather than just like provide answers all that.
Right. Took it, arguably, maybe the most profitable social media outfit in the biz, and he crushed. He didn't do a great job. And yeah, I mean, we're seeing constitutional norms eroded. It's interesting because a guy like Elon Musk, when there are different laws in this country, right? There's laws for working people and poor people, and then laws for the powerful. And he's a guy that's not used to being held accountable. And so, I'm with John. It's very disturbing.
And Paul, I'm going to give you my take, and then I'll give you a 60-second follow-up if you want. One of the authors of a chapter in Project 2025 is Brendan Carr. For those of you that are not familiar with Brendan Carr, and I've been talking about this, started last year, Brendan Carr has been with the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, for 12 years. Trump nominated him to head up the FCC. He's clearly qualified, but he took part in Project 2025, and within the past couple of days, he's been on the attack for NPR, National Public Radio. And again, this hits home with me, so I admit it, I am biased. But I am very pissed that there is a possibility that sometime in the future, National Public Radio is going to change into something that I do not want it to change to. And I will just leave it at that. Paul, you had a request. We honored the request. Would you like a 60-second follow-up?
I'll just say that I agree with Bossy on this one. I think that the courts are functioning as they should. John and I kind of disagree. I don't think this is an indication of the end of the United States as a functional democracy. The courts have responded. They are, laying out injunctions. They're blocking access. And I think when it comes down to sort of the long-term repercussions, Elon's going to get a presidential pardon. I think maybe 6 months or a year after Trump has pissed away every bit of political capital he has left. I think he's going to get Elon a pardon. He's going to go back to Silicon Valley and keep getting government contracts. So, it's depressing, but unfortunately, as we've all talked about, this is kind of the way that the laws work in the U.S. The rich get away with it, and the rest of us have to pay the price.
Thank you, Paul. Next in my queue, I show El Normo, then Jarl, then Daryl El Normo, good morning. It's been a minute since we last saw you in Ask Uncle Steve. You now get your Fresh Five.
Oh no, it's the Fresh Five. Well, thank you and good morning. I, for one, believe that Elon campaigned on stage with Trump, and Trump's victory was resounding and I guess you could say dispositive. You let me know if I'm using that word correctly, Uncle Steve. In other words, it telegraphed beyond any doubt that this is who America wanted to solve its problems. And problem number one is, in many cases, as we learned from The War Room, the documentary by D.A. Pennebaker, following the Clinton campaign that we just referred to with George Stephanopoulos and James Carville, it's the economy, stupid. And don't forget healthcare. They said that as well. So we're not touching on healthcare yet, but he may well. But we're touching on the economy. Now, I may be the only person you've met that actually worked for USAID, but I did. I was sent to Bosnia and about 9 times, they paid me a fortune, to, quote, democratize the media. And that meant that I taught them how I made pieces at 60 Minutes and even how I made pieces at MTV and how to create a television news magazine. And by the way, I'd like you to cover their election. And by the way, this is who we want to win. Her name was Biljana Plaksic, and she lost. And I did not work very hard to make her win because I was very dubious about this, but I did some nice work for her candidacy as well as others. And then she was indicted for war crime and imprisoned in The Hague. So that's an example of what USAID does, at least in my case. It projects soft power, and I understand the benefits of projecting soft power. However, I also believe resolutely in transparency, and that's what we're getting from Elon Musk. We're getting transparency, and the American people are getting to pump the brakes on unrestrained spending. I think a lot of these titles are deliberately clickbaity. Transgender comic books in Peru, transgender opera in Tierra del Fuego. I made up the last one, but there's a list of really crazy ones. 100 million for this, 100 million for that. DEI in Siberia. I'm sorry, not Siberia. In Serbia, I meant to say. And now I can understand why we want to funnel, funny money to Serbia to keep them from turning towards Russia. I get it, but that's what we're doing. I don't think there's any downside with transparency. Elon Musk was also a major proponent of freedom of speech and transparency. He uncovered in Twitter a campaign to influence the FBI by funneling government money to the FBI to shut down reporting that the administration didn't like. And all this was reported by a very reliable bunch of people, including Matt Taibbi, numerous Pulitzer Prize winning author, about 10 books, and Barry Weiss. So all we're doing here is we're opening the kimono, and I don't see anything wrong with opening the kimono. On the executive order matter, I find that fascinating. So the question becomes, if a previous president has made an executive order, and Trump reverse it? Well, obviously he can't, because that's what they do.
90 seconds, Norm. 90 seconds.
Thank you. I can do it in less. Once you reverse the executive order, which is his right, whether or not Congress has appropriated the money, the executive order justifying that expenditure has now gone away. So therefore, the money can be returned to the American people. I'll land it there.
Thank you, Norm. Jarl is next in my queue. Good morning, Jarl. Welcome back to Ask Uncle Steve. What would you like to talk about?
Good morning, Steve. Thanks for having me. I've gone on rants against Elon in this room before, so I'll try to keep it concise. I think that anybody who likes Elon, thinks he's going to do a good job, thinks he's going to hold his promises, anybody who thinks he has accomplished anything, doesn't actually know like the first thing about Elon. I think that anybody who likes Elon Musk hasn't been following the news, doesn't know what he's been saying regarding Path of Exile. And I don't expect people like El Normo to understand, you know, the lies that Elon is.
Oh, that's I gotta give you. I gotta give you. I'm sorry. I have to give you a housekeeping warning. If you're going to refer to a mod, you can say us by our first name. But if it's a non-mod, please, 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 just simply say a prior speaker. It avoids a lot of future problems. Please use prior speaker. Thank you.
Got it. Okay, a prior speaker then. But just to summarize what happened. So Elon Musk, a few years ago, pretended or claimed to be the world's greatest player in Diablo 3, a video game that, you know, would take hundreds of hours per week to become the best player at. Nobody at the time questioned it because nobody really cared. But just a few weeks ago, he came out and he did a live stream and he showed the world how he's the world's greatest Path of Exile player. But people actually know more about video games than Elon does, right? This isn't a field like rocket science that people don't understand. And so people were able to completely call out Elon Musk, prove without a shadow of a doubt that he's a complete fraud and a liar. And you have to ask yourself, if he's willing to lie about being the world's greatest video gamer and double down and triple down and then start internet beef with Asmongold without having a basic understanding of how like YouTube works, which is just basic knowledge nowadays. My point is, anybody who talks positively about Elon today doesn't know this story, because if you did, there's no fucking way that you would be saying Elon is a good guy when he's a known liar. You can say, Norm, if he's gonna lie about video games,
okay, that's your second warning. I really don't want to give you a third. Thank you.
I'm done. I'm done. Thank you.
No, it's my pleasure. And by the way, that is a well-established rule in the room. If you want to talk about somebody that's not in the room, you can say their name. But when we refer to prior speakers, we just call them prior speakers. Trust me, I've been doing this for 3.5 years. It eliminates a lot of future problems. Thank you for your share. Let's go to Daryl. Daryl, good morning. It's a pleasure to see you back on Ask Uncle Steve. What would you like to talk about?
So I'll try to keep this succinct.
Well, you got 5 minutes.
All right, I'm watching the clock, so it's 12:25 here. I got until 12:30. So in 1933, a group of industrialists, and I don't know, like, if this is actually taught in school anymore, but it was taught in my school. A group of industrialists, the DuPont family, Birdseye Foods, I'm trying to remember, JP Morgan, they tried to overthrow FDR. And the way they tried to do it is they went to this Marine general, I think his last name was Schmettley, and they offered him what at the time was a lot of money, $40 million, to form an army and their idea was that Schmettley, having come out of World War I, was a big hero, that they were literally just going to storm the White House. They were going to put a massive army together and attack the White House. And Schmettley, being the patriot that he was, he went and he told Congress. First he told Congress told FDR, and the DuPont family, and you can Google this, they actually fled the country at the time, right? And nothing ever happened. No one was ever punished. Nothing ever happened. And I don't think that people understand how people see people, especially when you get to a certain level, right? I've been in a lot of private rooms with some very, very, very wealthy people. I've been to Jamie Dimon's house twice. Jeffrey Epstein's brother, Mark Epstein, Mark Epstein is a big opera fan. Once a month, a bunch of people get together at Mark's apartment down in Tribeca, and they listen to opera music, but they also talk, right? They don't see people as anything, and I'm not saying like this is 100% of them. I'm talking about the ones that really reach like the stratosphere, right? They don't see people as being useful for anything other than to move agendas. And Elon Musk gives off every indication that he's one of these people, right? He's not even American. That's the part that bothers me a lot. And some people might say, oh yeah, he's natural. Whatever the fuck, man. Dude was born in another country. He doesn't hold to the idea that America is a special place, regardless of what you think, good or bad. America is a special place in this country. History be damned. America is a special place in this country, and Elon Musk does not care about America. People like Elon Musk don't care about people in general, unless they consider you to be like an economic equal to them. And should really pay attention to things you see, things that are being said, actions that people take, and try to get an understanding of what the bigger picture might be. And I got that in at 4 minutes, Steve. I hope I made sense.
Absolutely. Thank you. Dave, if you can unmute, have you spoken before, Dave? Yes or no? Dave, if you can unmute, please. I think you have. Yeah.
I've spoken, but I wait.
No. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Go ahead and go on mute. If anybody in the audience wants to come up, now is like the last time you're going to have, because we're going to have closing thoughts and burning desires shortly. So if you want to come up, do it now or forever hold your peace. Before we go to the mods to see if they want to speak for 60 seconds and then take the last couple of new speakers, I want to play a clip, which I've played before. Norm, go on mute, please. Norm, go on mute, please, if I can. Thank you. Let me rephrase that. A lot of people think that the American public is stupid. A lot of people think that the American public is ignorant. And then there are a lot of people like me that think the American public is a lot smarter than a lot of people think they are. It's just that a lot of the American public doesn't have the time, like you and me, to spend on Clubhouse and express our points of view. Daryl, you got a hot mic. Daryl, if you could go on mute, I'd appreciate that. If you need help, I'll help you. Daryl, if you got a hot mic, Daryl. Okay, Daryl, I'm going to help you. Okay, let's see here.
I didn't see.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The American public, in my humble opinion, is more concerned with keeping their family safe, keeping their jobs, and paying their bills, and hopefully their children will have as much, if not more, opportunity than they did. I know I feel that way. Now, I know a lot of you think, well, that's what I'm trying to do, and the new Trump administration is destroying that dream. That may or may not be true. But I want to play a little clip about the American public, which I've played before. If anybody new wants to come on stage, we'll give you your fresh vibe. And if not, we'll go to closing thoughts and burning desires. So this isn't too long. I've played it before. Don't go away, and we'll be right back.
There's nothing that's more important in a democracy than a well-informed electorate.
I just want to make sure you know you're still on the side of the door.
When there's no information, or much worse, wrong information, it can lead to calamitous decisions and clobber any attempts at vigorous debate. That's why I produce the news.
We're all grateful to you.
You're spinning out of control.
No, I'm not.
You're terrified you're going to lose your audience and you do anything to get them back. You're one pitch meeting away from doing the news in 3D.
This isn't nonprofit theater. It's advertiser-supported television. You know that, right?
I'd rather do a good show for 100 people than a bad one for 1 million, if that's what you're saying.
What is it you're talking to me about right now?
I've come here to produce a news broadcast that more closely resembles the one we did before you got popular by not bothering anyone. Leno.
I think Jay and I would rather be employed if it's all the same to you.
It's not all the same to me, you punk. I've come here to take your IQ and your talent and put it to some patriotic fucking use. And where does it say that a good news show can't be popular?
Nielsen ratings.
We're going to do a good news show and make it popular at the same time.
That is impossible.
Between your brains, charm, looks, and affability, and my
refusal to live in reality. It's impossible that social scientists have concluded that the country is more polarized than at any time since the Civil War. The Civil War.
Yes, people choose the news they want now, but we
People
can
choose
overcome
the
that.
facts they want now. So what you've just described is impossible.
Only if you think an overwhelming majority of Americans are preternaturally stupid.
I do.
I don't. And if you let me, I can prove it. You know what you left out of your sermon? That America is the only country on the planet that since its birth has said over and over and over that we can do better. It's part of our DNA. People will want the news if you give it to them with integrity. Not everybody, not even a lot of people. 5%. And 5% more of anything is what makes the difference in this country. So we can do better.
And that is my message to all of the nieces and nephews. We have been doing this show for over 3.5 years, and basically it's remained exactly the same format. Yeah, we've instituted some refinements to make the show a little bit better, but I truly think that today's show has been a classic example of how good this show can be. We'll get to the mods in just a very quick second, a minute. All of you are probably familiar with a lot of the housekeeping issues of this show. For example, don't refer to a prior speaker by name. Refer to them as a prior speaker. Be respectful, the Fresh Five. But what a lot of the nieces may not know, that all of the mods know, is that we have the 5-second rule. What is the 5-second rule? No dead air for more than 5 seconds. And occasionally when that happens, a couple of weeks ago it happened, one of my mods will say, Steve, are you there, or whatever. We haven't had to impose that once because we've had new speakers coming on stage and getting their Fresh Five. And in my humble opinion, that is a perfect show where we have 8 to 10 speakers an hour that get their Fresh Five, and we have 60-second comments from the mods. I think today's show is as close to a perfect show as we can get. Let's go to the mods for 60 seconds, and if nobody new comes on stage, we'll start our closing thoughts. Scott, would you?
May I have a quick housekeeping issue? Just very.
Yes, you may.
I'm sorry, Steve. I thought the 5-second rule was if you drop your banana on the ground, you have 5 seconds to pick it up and eat it.
Norm, are you? Well, firstly, that's a 2-second food rule. But Norm, are you aware that it's an old superstition? Bananas are not allowed on boats.
Please
this
tell me
is
more.
true. Well, it's an old wives' tale superstition that captains will. I'm not talking about a cruise ship. I'm talking about a personal boat. I think it's because of the chance of slipping on a banana and falling off the boat. But it's been a superstition for hundreds of years. Bananas are not.
Pay attention. Magus.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
I didn't know.
Which number are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Luda that was on caught in that video acting crazy in that hotel lobby.
Yeah,
she's Palestinian.
But why was she acting like that?
She had a meltdown, bro.
She had like a mental collapse.
Is she on medication? Does she see a psychiatrist?
Yeah, it's happened before.
Oh, well.
It happened before?
I mean, not on recorded video, but
she had said that this has happened before.
Yeah, that was years ago.
Yeah, and they put her on medication, that sort of thing. So I just want her to get well.
Con. Pussy.
Yeah, Galilean, what's wrong with you?
What?
Let her have her Nora moment too.
Saeed, I love you. I swear to God, I feel like I know you're huge and tall, but I feel like coming to the US and pack you up with me back to Scandinavia, and I'm gonna fucking take you with me. If it takes, I need to fucking marry, I'll marry you too.
Can I like your ass?
Fuck you, Prince. What the fuck? No, you cannot. What are you saying? You cannot? Sahi, I would lose my virginity with you.
It's a little late for that. Virginity last second, like, to stop.
For anything for Sahi. Sahi, would you?
Would I can't take your virginity because, I mean, I might be able to give you the first orgasm of your life, but I don't think I can take what what the fuck is that title you have up in your room?
It's not
Come on,
Rico's
bro.
room.
Seriously?
I don't think it's Rico's room. It's just
But, I mean, Ryan was also modded as well.
No, Ryan was not modded.
No, he wasn't. Someone said.
I don't mod Ryan.
Guys. Oh, I'm modded? Let's go.
Shut up!
Oh,
Oh,
come on
thanks,
now.
T. Love you.
Pussy.
Never mind.
He's using Dora's photos. So funny. Hey, Fred.
Where did Danny go?
Yeah, I was just.
Obviously.
No, I swear on everything I did.
Words, am I right?
I swear on my mom. I was watching the video, Ryan said.
What I had for breakfast, a tall can.
A tall can of what?
A Jew beer. Gigi, you were right.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, why were you running? Because you modded X939. A Jew taking over, running with everybody.
You know, just for the record, I don't remove people, on YouTube.
Just for the record, she was underage.
She's 45.
Skip the big dinner and
Wait,
I
why
want to
did
sleep.
nobody say, Diego, you met her before, you didn't know she was this ugly?
Because he was modded and we were to get removed.
No, I don't think she's honest. No, I don't think she's
Good morning.
I mean, she looks very different than yeah, she looks different than the PTR
If you were from where I was from, you'd be dead.
But then, what are you up to today?
Bump that shit. Let me hear that shit.
Hey.
I don't like this. Stupid.
It's stupid.
That's the alphabet.
I know, this is dumb.
It's not the alphabet, it's the first three letters of the Quran.
Hey, if the alpha male makes a wager, that's an alphabet.
What?
If an alpha male places a wager, that's an alphabet.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna use that.
You go ahead. Hey, I charge $400.
What is it? If an alpha male says the what? Say it again.
$400.
No, say it
I'm
again.
sorry. You think I gave this shit for free? You should have listened.
Anthony, why did you get my number?
Because you lied to me.
But you had phone sex with me.
Yeah, well, I didn't like it.
Yes, you did. I made you come.
My dick was in my hand, soft.
Bullshit. You were really nice. It's okay. You know
It's
I'm
okay. It was something that was new to me, and I
know.
panicked.
I still like you, though.
It's cool. It's mutual.
Wow.
I'm
You're
not
just
scared.
jealous, Ryan.
You're just jealous, Ryan, because I'm fucking questioning my sexuality.
You're jealous, Ryan, because all these guys think
You're
I'm
jealous
weird,
because
they
I'm
can-
confused.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now it's my I am the captain now. Here you go, Claw.
Is that lady still in here who needed to hear the joke again?
No, she left. She went to go to American Eagle.
Maybe crossing knock. Oh, I came back from Wet Seal or what? If an alpha male places a wager, that's an alphabet.
Okay.
Fucking stupid ass moron.
Wow.
Respect, please.
That's my ex-boyfriend. Respect? She got $400 joke for free. Fuck you talking about? Respect. She's gonna fucking not even give me no credit. She gonna fucking act like it's hers and shit.
Like, yo,
I'm not from where you're from.
I am. I'm gonna be like this goofball on Clubhouse. No, I'm playing. I won't say that.
This made the title of the room. Nora from Clubhouse is not as hot as we thought. Hey, I believe in that. That's a fact right there.
Yo, I saw that shit on Instagram.
Oh, it says shared by Zach. That's who made the title.
Well, how do you say that?
Look at the bottom with an X on top and very tiny letters. It says shared by Zach.
Yeah, it says who puts it says who puts the link.
No, it was Zach when Diego and Nora. I mean,
But we are talking about the title, not the fucking link. Give me the word. Do you understand, comrade? It's been 20 minutes since I took a drink. I've had beer for breakfast. Anytime my hand is empty, I'm anxiety. Give me can. Nah, I gotta help this lady build a shed later. Nah, I'm fucking drunk. How old are you? I'm 30 years old, bro. It's 9:43 in the morning. I'm two tall cans in because I have to help this lady build a shed.
Do you have a job?
And I'm unemployed. I live off the government. I have a small dick.
Everything except for the last thing that you said is true.
Yeah. The small dick, of course it's true, bro. What the fuck? I wouldn't lie about my dick size.
I think you do.
That shit's so small, like when it gets hard, it looks the same.
Okay.
It's just like a carrot, baby carrot. Baby carrot.
Oh, that was dark.
Fucking baby carrot. Nah, but I'm a little hyper this morning.
You call it the angry inch.
The angry.
She goes, dude, I didn't know she was this crazy. I'm shocked. Blah, blah, blah. I was like,
The problem is she went there to see him.
literally, like, he's been pretending here in Clubhouse to date her for like a year and kissing her ass every day, modding her in her room, calling her princess, calling her her second wife. And then the minute something happens to her, all of a sudden she sits with Jews and talks shit. I'm like, you're a bigger anti-Semitic person than she was. He ran away.
So is fucking Rico here, and his ex Issa. His ex Issa was more of an anti-Jew than me and Nora combined, and I don't consider myself to be anti-Jewish. And now all of a sudden Issa's the biggest pro-Zionist person on Clubhouse.
Don't forget, she's not a Bitcoiner.
Oh, by the way, Larry Fink bought Bitcoin, so I don't have the law.
It's crazy, honestly. What the fuck is going on? Like, are we really gonna let them trample on our bodies like that? Are we gonna let them have the last say? Are we gonna sit by idly and watch while they take our freedoms away? I dare you to go on Twitter and defend Nora right now.
Oh my God, I want to make Nora sit in my face, man. Dang.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't think having a breakdown,
wait.
regardless of what you say, I don't think you can, like, quote, defend a breakdown, right? You can only help her.
Yeah, and she obviously needs medical help.
Dude, this also isn't the first time, right? Like, it's just the first time I'd ever, broke onto Twitter. I was in a room, Karsten was there, Diego was there, and she was, like, in public in, like, Costco or some supermarket or wherever the fuck it was, and she was, like, screaming at the top of her voice, "I am Hamas." And, like, you could hear people in the background.
Serious?
Like,
Wow.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
This is not the
she
first time.
has had different Right.
And that's just what I've personally witnessed on this app. It's also like not the first time she has spent a night in a cell. You know, like she needs help.
It happened only once, bro.
What I'm talking about happened.
No, the cell thing.
Yeah, but it happened before this, the weekend, or this past 48 hours.
Yeah, the first time she.
Yeah, but you made it
and
sound
she
like
was,
it's small.
Well, I'm not saying.
2019 when she was first hospitalized.
It was when she lost her husband.
That it may
Where
be.
you
I'm
guys
not.
finding her arrest record at? Because I can't find it.
Oh my God!
I haven't looked for that.
Talking about what she has told us.
Yeah, just
lawyers
what we-
trying to find out people's files and opening rooms and acting as if you're a fucking judge. Farewell.
I didn't find her arrest record.
I don't give a shit.
They said she's been arrested, and I don't see it, Prince. That's my point.
It's the weekend. They probably need like a business day project.
I'm talking about in 2019.
No one said a year that it happened.
Yes, they did. They just said it. Christy just said it. Are you deaf?
She has confessed to being arrested. She's the one who said it.
Right, but she's lying because there's no record of it.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's Saturday. Like they probably need like a month.
Rico, we're talking about 2019, honey. Not this.
I mean, that's the year she said to me that it was in an urban realm. So I don't know if she had the year wrong or what happened.
Anyway, so there's been no update. She hasn't surfaced. No.
There's aggravated assault and second-degree hate crime by the New York.
Oh, it's actually been like released, the charge or what?
Charged.
What was it?
Huh?
Do you mind saying?
The assault and a hate crime or something, you said.
If she was black, you guys wouldn't care. See,
amazing. Actually, I care a lot about black people. Kanye West is amazing. The only thing that overshadows this is Kanye West going completely apeshit on Twitter for the past 2 days.
Yeah, I saw one tweet where he said like "fuck all white people" or something.
No, he says a lot more than that. I was abused by Jews, specifically Jamie Dimon, froze my accounts, Ari Emanuel, wrote letters to get me my deals dropped. Ben Shapiro currently connecting deaths to my name. The Jews are still positioned between me and my audience. Yeezy does not hire fat or ugly people. I'm going to start calling
That's pretty base.
Some of you know I'm not homophobic. My sales doubled since last night. Damn, the world must be racist like me. I'd rather be a colonizer than to be colonized. Soak that one in. No musician has done what I've done since Wagner. Hail Hitler. No musician is doing what I'm doing or will be able to do what I'm about to do. Why? Firstly, all niggas is broke, ran by, say it with me now, the Jews. Second of all, I'm just better than everyone by light years. Immeasurably better than everyone. Niggas don't make that fresh out of the box Super Nintendo nigga shit. Not exciting unless they copy my whole shit. Niggas born. Niggas all say the same shit. Niggas is pussy and never get off Spotify. I know it's some faggot ass niggas thinking, when I see that nigger, but when you never see me, I don't be where broke ass copycat rappers be. George Farmer, I did not fuck your wife.
Why is this white guy reading the tweet?
Jared Kushner, on the other hand, because it's Yee's going nuts on Twitter. Do you know who George Farmer is? That's Candace Owens' husband, isn't it?
I think so.
I was trying to think of a Travis tweet. No, he goes completely apeshit.
Just don't rap it.
I'm not rapping, I'm just reading it.
Hearing a white guy other than Macklemore or Eminem try to rap is no good.
I'm not rapping. I'm
You're trying to rap it. Don't lie.
Oh my god. Okay. Enjoy your fucking word, faggot.
Bye, bitch. This guy is more sensitive than a pregnant woman in her third trimester. It's crazy. Oh, what's up, Oscar? Oh, say Gil, what's up, guys? Come on. Sorry. I wasn't looking at the blue.
Listen, boy. For you.
What are they gonna do? Punch him in the face?
Weren't you gonna
college education. We can talk about that.
Okay.
Hey, if it jumps like one, it acts like one, it must be one. You're just jealous I have white privilege. I'm more whiter than you, Ryan. I'm sorry.
Is that Jerry?
Oh, ping in Abby. Ping in that fucking bald-headed bitch. Oh, shit. There she is. Fuck you, Abby, you fucking raggedy ass, fucking stupid ass, fucking damn nigger ass, fucking dilapidated fucking bitch ass thing, fucking devil, fucking. No one's gonna get your ass, you fucking bald headed fucking damn Iraqi fucking refugee looking ass, dilapidated fucking damn schmegda looking ass bitch. Talk your shit, dude.
Angela has Mar-a-Lago today. My big, beautiful golf course.
We're gonna build. Abby back.
Now we're going to build a Trump Tower and a Trump Resort right at the gas
Mexico. Abby back, Angela. It's a beautiful boat, big boat, best boat in the world.
It's gotta be one of the biggest.
And you're a fucking stupid ass bitch. You fucking removed me, you fucking damn bitch. Why did you unfollow me, you fucking damn crassy ass bitch? Now you want fucking Diego now? Now you know how to fucking talk to this Mexican dickhead bitch. You're gonna go fucking crazy too and go fucking cuss that fucking mid-hat.
Oh. Man, he sounded like Ryan. He sounded like Ryan at the end.
Exactly.
He's got some spells, bro. He's getting the energy. He's got that brujeria.
Shut up, Ryan. Your fucking hair stinks.
Bosie's had the big mic out today.
So why Diego not answering?
He's busy right now.
Too busy fucking
He doesn't feel good. He's probably sleeping.
He's laying all like, you know what? Have you seen Mean Girls when she's like, I'm sick. I can't hang out. He's like, ooh, you whore. I'm sick.
I'm sick. Who are you talking?
Sick of these bitches. How Diego said that he didn't see Nora because he has a cold and blah, 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 blah. How convenient. I wish I would have acted up during COVID and just coughed on everybody.
Just started licking doorknobs.
Yeah, they'd be like, hey, what's up, bro?
No problem, man. Cough on me right now. That's how you get in and out of the grocery store quick during COVID. Just take your mask up and start coughing. They want your ass out of there.
Best of. That this was America. What's Prince saying in the other room?
America. Hey,
no, we got the bird flu.
Even if your TV's...
I think I got the bird flu. I think I serve a bird or two. Yo, Ryan, why eggs expensive, bitch?
I got bars.
So apparently she has a record. Why pay $10 for 20 eggs? What the fuck is that? 50 cents an egg?
You just bought all those chickens a Louis back. They're back at the farm. They're back at the farm right now going...
Instead of worrying about how much eggs are, why don't you let me be your sugar mama? And
any day, Daddy, come over here now. Bring that ass over here. I need help.
I'm stuck in the dryer.
No, the chickens don't. They go. They say Birkin. They go. Did you guys know that Nora's dad is a sex offender? Let me meet him. I'm gonna get offended. I'm stupid.
And her imam too, by the way.
I won't get offended by a sex. With a sex offender, that means someone who's aggressive at sex, right? This is recently, November 18th, 2024. So I'm a sex offender. Hey. How did you find this, Abby?
I'm smart.
Spell it.
That you is.
Spell it.
How did you find this stuff?
You can't spell it.
You can sit down and do some research. It's not that difficult.
You just copy and paste her first name? Passive aggressiveness. Oh, this is Abby. With the 2 B's, not the 1.
Yeah, I will delete our chat.
Talk your shit, good.
Good.
Abby, change your name to ABC.
Anthony, I suggest you don't mess with this one. You know, I can handle this one. For sure. I'm gonna fall back. That's a good boy. Mm-hmm. See, Ryan, you're too busy fucking being a faggot with Diego. You can have a fucking Anthony like you. Me. Yeah, bro. It's enough for me to go around, you know what I'm saying? Shut up, holes. Oh. Yeah, you can always have Anne. I heard her pussy's really tight. And warm. Ooh, like a Chinese finger trip. More like a fucking city pug at this.
The other hand, you're handing over your wallet. Let me.
Yes, and I'm coming after you because I know what you fucking been doing, bitch. Come.
Wait, what has she been doing?
She unfollowed me. She's a spy. You know, Carl, I was shocked yesterday that Jazzy, Abby, and were all in one room yesterday, kumbayaing over this psychotic bitch, Nora. So we all have to say Nora brought people together.
That's true. Wallahi.
She kept the women together, not the faggots.
Check the chat though. That's her imam being offended for sex. Hey, I think they're saying that movie wrong. It's Wall. What's an imam? like
rabbi?
Rabbi or priest. I don't know.
Somalis really like the movie Wall-E.
Like somebody high in the mosque.
Oh, Formula Lexington. But they added extra.
That's her imam.
Oh my God, this bitch.
I know.
Oh my God.
I bet you guys didn't find that.
How did you find it though?
Girl, I'm smart.
I know, but you did something. You probably... I'm starting to believe her. Did you even fall asleep or did you like...
No, I slept 2 hours only.
What'd
This
you
shit
find?
is too exciting for me.
Pay attention, fucking Ryan. Check the fucking chat.
Yeah, Lou, your bestie is under fire.
Yeah, Lou. And your fucking ex-girlfriend came here fucking booty licking.
Yeah, she was...
Yeah, go have phone sex with her, Lou.
Hey, yo, I'm sweating. No, we all know where Diego works.
Yeah. Do any dirt around here.
Yo, that's some mad talk.
God, Lou, you should have fucking finger-banged Nora.
Ay, qué rico, papi.
Where is she, Nora?
Okay, it's bald-headed bitch. You bald-headed bitch.
Miss Harika, how does it make you feel that you're associated with Nora because you guys are both Palestinian?
Well, you know,
you guys are from
Jordanian.
You guys are from the Levant.
I'm Lebanese, okay? I'm Lebanese. Leave me alone. I'm not just joking. I actually feel bad for her.
Oh my God, why do people feel bad?
I don't like her as a person like that, you know?
Stop.
But no, because, you know, my heart is, like, I can't do this to people. I feel kind of bad for her. Like, I know she's not stable.
It's a fucking crime, not no one else.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think she's really stable, you know?
No, why are you going on sex trips if you're not stable? Why are you going on sex trip when you're not stable?
Sex trip? Oh, hell!
You went to see Diego.
Where's Diego, by the way? Someone ping him in.
Girl, he's playing stupid, girl. He's denying this bitch.
Yeah, he is.
You know, when these black men make women pregnant and they play stupid about who's the father.
Like an N-word.
Okay, guys, I have my ADHD moment right now. Somebody ping him in. I want to drag him.
He's not gonna come in, girl.
What's funny, Miss Hanukkah? Randy and fucking Prince are defending Nora. Like,
yeah, they're Palestinians. I mean, listen,
that's her pal.
Hold on, I'll be back, guys.
Israel won today as well. I'm sorry to say so. The Jews won.
Hey, yalla habibi.
I mean, Palestine kind of sounds like a Jewish name.
Yeah, Palisade.
Palestine.
Hey, not too much on
Palisade. The Jews keep on recently over and over.
gonna call baby Phoebe Netanyahu.
Master manipulator. Abby, what was Jazzy telling me in the morning? She's like, Bussy, is it you?
So she was asking Christy, why did you tell Bussy that you didn't speak to Diego? And then she's like, Abby, what did she say? What did Bussy say? I was like, okay, Bussy only said that Christy didn't talk with Diego. That's all. And then you came in, and then she was gonna ask you, but if she forgot.
She left.
Who?
Christy left.
No, she didn't. She was still there.
But she left eventually.
Yeah, but she was still there. When Christy was denying the question, like she's like, "Oh, did I say that? I don't know."
She did.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no. I'm in America right now, you fuckers. Yo, Chronica.
Oh, that's why she's crazy. Thank you, whoever did that. Thank you.
She's enjoying a nice flight back home right now. Okay.
I'm sorry, I still love you.
What's Chronica?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Chronica, are you enjoying this, by the way?
I'm sorry, Mommy. Abby.
No, shut up.
You forgive me. I'm sorry. I don't want you to be upset with me. I'm sorry.
Well, see how God loves me?
I know. I'm sorry. Let me eat your pussy out. I'm sorry.
No, I don't need to. I don't want syphilis like Ryan.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't want to fight with you.
Well, be careful.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
See, Ryan, how come we can't be like her? Fucking faggot. Anyways, Chronica, thank you for sending me the information. You're a good detective.
And let me send the email thing also to you because you're not gonna forget. Seems like all Arabs in Lexington should have sex attendant.
What are you doing? It's fucking Lexington. What do you expect? There's not that much pussy going around.
I didn't know she was 9.
Fuck Nora.
I've never been interested in Nora.
For everyone criticizing Nora, she's sexy as fuck.
That's what I said.
Out of your fucking mind.
She had nice hair.
He just jealous because he wants
She's so gorgeous.
She's a bald head ass.
Get the fuck out then.
Yeah. He fucks Smarla.
That guy is weird.
That guy's weird.
He has a YouTube channel.
Oh god.
You know who likes him?
Who?
Hey.
Danny. Ew.
Adel met him in New York.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
that guy named Robin, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, likes her as a friend, by the way, not more than that.
Nora's a Kentucky 10, but a Miami 6.
A Kentucky 10?
I'm gonna block you too.
I'm like a fucking 51.
A lot of terminology I'm learning.
How the fuck is she a 10?
A Kentucky 10.
A Kentucky 10.
You were seeing women like that ugly?
Nora's like a 10, but pesos.
Yeah, exactly. Well done, Chloe.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. She's like a 10. So, Chloe, would you fucking...
No, Diego definitely clapped that ass.
Oh my god. Angela did a good
If
job.
you close your eyes, it's no different.
True. She's probably crazy, and therefore she's good.
But if I close my eyes forever.
Like Stevie Wonder, like, you know?
Just let
Stevie Wonder ain't blind.
I know, I'm convinced that he just rolled with it.
But we all know
The
Diego
video
doesn't
that I
fuck
saw of him catching the microphone.
Right. See that
I was like, what?
I said, now we all know Diego.
He felt the wind change.
That's true.
He heard the feedback of the microphone getting louder in his direction, and he just reacted on time.
Yeah.
Who told you about this? Did you found out today, or you knew about this yesterday?
I knew yesterday.
Wait, you were sleeping?
Yeah, but I knew before.
Who told you?
I knew before I came back.
Did you ask?
Why didn't you tell us? You fucking
Yeah.
He knew before she was gonna do.
Why you didn't tell us information?
Because one of my best friends is involved. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna...
now we know where he lives.
Oh my, are you best friend?
Right,
Oh,
I'm gonna call the lawyer.
Where did
You're fucking stupid. My best friend's involved, bitch. You haven't met anyone on this app.
You're gonna do your ass like that. You're not fucking.
You're fucking retarded, Lou. No wonder you're
fine. Yes.
Maybe I just have no friends, Bussy.
You don't. Maybe you should fucking clean your room.
Sorry for your loss. Ones that I do.
The only friends you have is fucking cockroaches and fucking feces on your fucking toilet seat, bitch.
Okay, calm down.
Go play with your fucking cat litter. My best friend's my shadow. I don't know where he is at.
He did Nora. Shut up for a second. He did Nora.
The floor is yours.
Oh my god, this.
Anthony, Abby, yesterday, this chick said something and she goes, "No, you dumbass."
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I told my dog I'm not
And then she's like, "You're right." Sorry.
Because these people piss me off, so I accidentally said to Rahel dumbass.
No, you dumbass.
I think she thought it was like Ryan or something. And she was like, dumbass.
Yeah, I thought it was because I was tired. I kept on repeating the same shit. And then she came in and she asked the same question. I was like, oh my god. But I forgot she was sleeping in too, so it's not fair.
You did crack me up because you're like, no, shut up, stupid. Anyway, so.
God, Abby, you really need to go sleep, sweetie.
No, I'm gonna stay awake. I'm gonna be a monster.
Girl, you're like
I told Diogenes, invite me to your office. We need a part 2. I said, I promise I'm gonna look better than Nora when I get to.
I don't think she looked good at all in that video. Whoever was saying that.
Shut the fuck up.
What did she say?
I don't think she looks bad in that video. I think
Yeah, because.
No, I said I don't think she looks. No, I said first of all, you dumbass. I said I don't think she looks good in that video.
You fucking faggot.
I said I don't think she looks good at all in that video. Whoever said
And by the way, I'm the one who said she's over 40. So.
And she's not. Just 39.
She's 39. Well, whatever. I don't.
Yeah.
39.
Which I thought she was over 42.
Wait,
no, you didn't. No, everyone is gonna be like, yeah, I knew she was over 40. Shut the fuck up. I'm the only one that said it.
Nigga, I'm the one who told Diego she's over 40.
I'm the one who
didn't. She's your best friend.
Okay.
He's like,
yeah, so why would I look out for her over him?
Because you're stupid. You want to eat her pussy.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I've literally never been attracted to her.
Anyways, you guys know.
You have the same percentage.
That's right.
Anne has a bet with Diego, and she lost the bet, so she's gonna meet him somewhere in Los Angeles soon. And be careful. He's known for setting up women, and he's like, I didn't know she was crazy.
Bitch, you better stop going with fucking Diego, because Nora will come after you for her match. She will come after you.
Yeah, not only that.
Part 2,
be careful,
bro.
I know we had 5 M's, but be careful.
She will declare a fatwa on you.
Not only that, or Diego will drive her insane and record her like by some sort of LA film. Somebody
Stupid things go off and I feel. Take a shit. Oh my god.
I've been single for so long. I'm ready to be sexual.
Thank you for hosting this. You know, we got a question. You don't have to answer, but if you had to pick between Issa or Nora, which woman would you pick?
One is curly hair, one is straight hair.
Issa or Nora?
That's racist, Abby.
After the question,
I was joking. I said that's racist because they're both brown girls.
But you like brown girls.
That's right.
Yeah,
you like
Latinas.
I love watching my brown women get on the plane.
Issa or Nora? Come on.
Nora's waiting to be in the elevator.
Yeah, she already has a suitcase ready.
I'm not gonna leave the elevator.
She's already
oh my god, I prefer to die. I will not survive. I will kill myself.
Nora stinks.
Yeah, definitely when she's shouting, you can smell her breath.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes. I
literally could smell her. I was like, oh hell no.
God.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna make fun of this. She's been making fun of me for years, just for making lies. This is God responding, so don't fuck with me. Shuki fuck with me. He went in an accident, almost dead. Now it's Nora's turn. Yeah, so don't fuck with me.
I just think it's stupid. And then now people on Clubhouse, oh, I feel sorry for her. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
I don't feel sorry for her, and I say it. I'm standing 10 toes down. I make fun of it. Huh?
Yeah. You're
Good.
next,
And good for Diego, too, that fucking...
He's my best friend.
Yeah, fuck that. She threw Nora under the bus, like, immediately. He will do the same for you, though.
Yeah. Stupid fucking... Go clean your room.
I need to go find a place to live.
Oh, you're getting homeless?
No, I just need to find it. I need to stop.
You and Nora has on a conversation. I heard you have a suitcase ready for you. You can live with her in the elevator. Ay, qué rica, papi. You know, Ms. Hadeka is the only Palestinian that is more not crazy. She's a stable one.
Mm-hmm. Up for one.
Just joking. I'm crazy like Miss Nora over here.
No, I'm not. I mean, I am crazy, bitch, but I'm not that's crazy.
It's fine.
Ooh, baby. Rawr.
I mean, I was telling her, like, we know this bitch stinks. Her breath stinks when she was yelling.
Oh my god, the breath. Probably smell like hummus. No, poor thing. I feel bad for her. I don't like her that much, but I feel bad for her because I feel bad for people with mental disorders and shit.
Girl, first of all, why does her mom allow her to go on sex trips when she's mentally disordered?
Because what the fuck is her mother to say to a 39-year-old?
Well, she's a house owner for a reason.
Is Nora the new Britney?
Yes.
Oh my god,
Diego's leave.
She actually looks very Jewish, though.
No, she doesn't. She looks
Yes,
very
she did. You know who she looks like? She looks like that Roya girl on the app.
No, she doesn't look Kurdish.
She looks Kurdish as fuck.
Yeah.
From the other
like everyone.
Me.
Oh my god.
What are you saying?
You bald-headed bitch. Where's Randy?
He's hiding.
Blocked.
He's hiding.
You guys block him
Yeah,
again?
He's hiding.
Why?
FBI. You know FBI are gonna be on our ass.
Guys,
So
I
what
feel
did she get
actually bad
arrested
for her.
for?
I actually pray and wish that she find peace.
Second degree assault.
Always a Jew.
And first of all, why would you assault a fucking Jewish lawyer? Are you crazy?
That's a Jewish lawyer?
Is she actually a lawyer?
Yeah, are you crazy?
Okay, who's B? By the way, because
I
this
don't
person
know.
followed me.
Okay, sorry,
They follow
Aditi,
me
I don't
too.
like Indians.
I think it's Adrian Dittman.
No, which one?
Who's B? Yeah, B.
Anyways, I feel like, you know what? I feel like...
Uncle.
I feel bad, honestly.
Byron.
Yeah, but that's like allegedly he told her she was sick, and allegedly she might have went to his office and it was fast. And allegedly he might have had her escorted out of there.
I have a hard time. Like I think Diego even had another kid coming up, or just had another kid. Like he's like out flying there or meeting up with other women. Diego is not that type of a dude.
Hey, Oscar. Yo, Oscar.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Hey, you think that nigga Anthony Edwards gonna get 30 plus 30.5 points against Portland?
Nah, I don't know. He'd be selling. But yeah, love it.
he had 40.
Vagina owning people prize is not what penis owning people prize. Therefore, there's a mismatch in interest here, and that's why Mr. Tom here can't convince Rena of the awesome.
It's okay. I think that's like the in general. Most women would not go crazy over Murphy bed.
Exactly.
No, but also between you and me, I haven't even told her about the original Jurassic Park sheets on the two beds that between because even I mean it's not even something that
when she's in the elevator yelling and stuff, imagine he comes from another elevator and he's like, silence please. Really?
That's good.
Oh my god.
You know how many people have viewed Nora globally now?
Why did you delete it?
Why did you take it down?
Alan, why did you delete it?
Delete what?
The recording of you and Diego and
What do
the
you?
room that she has.
I didn't delete anything. What are you talking about?
Yes, you did.
No, if it's deleted, Clubhouse did it. Then I did not delete
No,
anything.
you didn't. It says you.
I'm not gonna argue about something I didn't do. This is stupid. Why?
Okay, I will show you. Hold on.
You're stupid. This is your goal.
I will send it to you back.
No, everything I capture, I live stream, and plus, even last night I was in a room, and I was actually on Instagram. I can play the recordings for you, and I sent them to Diego through Instagram of a room.
Dumbass, why would you do that?
Yeah, why'd you send Diego?
Because I believe in maximum chaos. I'm an accelerator.
And he might sue you.
I don't really care. Go ahead and sue me. You know?
I won't.
I'll just put it in the filing cabinet with the other lawsuits. I hope people know that.
Well, anyway, here, I will send it to your back channel here.
I didn't delete anything. This is gold. Why would I delete any of this? Why would I spend my time recording something to delete something? Think about that. Have I ever done that in my 4 years of doing this? No. Only I get censored. I get kicked. They delete my shit. Believe me. I don't delete anything I record. I'm in my underpants right now drinking beer, smoking weed on camera. I mean, why do you think I delete something?
Okay, be quiet for a second. Can you check the chat? And that's the link to your YouTube.
Okay. What it says? It's what? What does it say?
Yeah, check on the YouTube and then it says.
Let me see. I'm gonna put it in
the
my URL.
owner granted you access. Please sign in.
Oh, then it's probably on private or something.
Yeah,
Let me see.
Interesting.
Wait a minute. I don't even know what video that is.
That is when you were talking to Diego.
Okay, but which YouTube account is that?
I don't know. How many ones you have?
Okay, subscribe now. That one.
Well, subscribe now. No,
hold on.
Subscribe now. You?
Hold on. Subscribe now, Joy.
Okay, well, it's gonna take me a hot second to find out which phone that is. I have no idea which phone that is. I have so many phones. Sorry. But why do you want to see it? I mean, I'm happy to eventually find it. Okay, cool. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, because Diego is bullshitting. Like in many ways, I wouldn't be surprised if he fucked her and then said you got and kicked her to the curb.
Yes.
Did you hear it? Did you actually hear him? Because he was dithering. He was not. He was like, I don't want to say anything. It was awesome. You know, I was predicting that Homeland Security, DHS, would probably kick in his door and kick in her door and deport both of them after that beautiful little Jewish girl's memory was stained by their irascibility. And Frank. Oh fuck! I just put peppermint oil in my eye. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Lou, but you didn't do a good job as best friend.
Yo, did you guys just listen because I just put peppermint in my eye?
Yeah, I heard it.
How a best friend are you, Lou?
See, you know you're two at peace when you start putting peppermint in your eye. Really? Rub some lavender on it. You should be fine.
Silence, please. We should have played that. The Jew has to say that. The Jewish lawyer, like, silence, please. Really? He's like, listen, Nora, you don't have to stamina.
have to say, Abby, you did more.
I did. And same with Rich.
I do want to apologize to you, Abby, personally, because, you know, I've said a lot of mean things to you over the past couple weeks and months, and I want to just confirm that you were 100% correct. This bitch is over 40, and she's fugly. So,
thank you.
And Bussy, I want to just thank you for posting that PTR. When I saw that, like, I couldn't stop laughing this morning. Look at her lower teeth. She has, like, tiny little baby teeth, like, intermixed in the center, like, damn, you know, but this is why I think that it's possible Diego didn't fuck her. He basically had his Rico moment, and he saw his clubhouse lover, and he was like, ooh, what's that, brother? Ooh, what's that, brother? Ooh.
No, hold on. Get your facts ready, okay? So, remember when you had the Diego house and stuff, and Nora came in the room, and then she was bullying me, like, you were in America, you didn't even see Darius. You saw Edmund instead. I was like, okay. He said, I at least saw Diego. Okay. So Diego already knows how ugly she was, and he wanted to see her again.
See, this is where someone with a fat ass and a mental health problem comes into, like, the play of a sexual deviant who wants to, like, do all kinds of, you know, sexual things with a crazy person. I think that's probably what was happening. Plus, I've met Diego. And I'll tell you the truth. Like, I don't know how, if somebody wants to have an affair or just, you know, have an orgasm, I can't see how, like, he's got to be pathetic. Like, all his talk is just irascible. I mean, he lives in the heartland of beautiful women. If he wanted to have an affair, he could have an affair. So
Sweetie, have you know what he looks like? He's not attractive.
I've met him. Yeah, I know he's not attractive. You know, the point is, they're actually kind of comparable. Like, that's why I say maybe he did fuck her, because they are comparable. Yeah, good point.
These guys are fascinating.
Man, yesterday was like Christmas.
So this happened Thursday then, not Tuesday.
I don't know. Anne said it's happened 3 days ago.
Anne is stupid.
Yeah, could be, yeah.
I think we should call the FBI and the U.S. Department of Corrections and, like, introduce ourselves as her lawyer and issue a habeas corpus writ. Actually, let's get McZed to lawyer this shit up, because he's right there, probably close. Oh, really? He will if we pay him, if we crowdsource. Because honestly, do you have any idea how many people have seen Nora? If we can contain her and get her to produce a podcast like the Crazy Nora Show, it could actually be popular, because this bitch is so crazy now, and the whole world is like, oh, did you see this chick Nora in the elevator? Like, wow, she's got a podcast now. It's gonna happen. This is how all these things happen. You have no idea how big this is. Like, if you just type in Nora on X, she is on every major fucking publisher. And it's the funniest video ever, because we have all talked to this bitch for a year, and then all of a sudden she goes global viral? Like, this is unbelievable. And this is why Abby is saying it's like Christmas, because this is a gift which is technically mana from heaven.
But it's like...
I'll be honest with you. I'm very happy that she didn't hurt anybody, you know? Like, if she actually did do a terror attack, if she did knife some people, and she did have a total fucking psychotic break, I'm glad that she didn't do that, and I'm happy that she's actually okay, yeah.
Yeah, but she managed to unite a lot of people.
I'm glad her suitcase wasn't filled with explosives, I agree.
Claw, you had me dying laughing just a second ago when you said you hope you get sex trafficked because you've been single so long. That was funny. That was a funny joke. I'm gonna steal that one and use that on the stand-up on the stage. El Normo is here. El Normo, well, what are you talking about? He has spoken to Nora Bandora many, many times. El Normo, did you see the video of Nora being arrested?
Did he know she was 40?
Is that her?
Yes, 100% her.
Yeah, dumbass.
She comes across like a crazy homeless woman.
I know. You didn't know she had a mental health disorder?
There goes Abby. Yeah, no.
You know, El Normo, a lot of these girls on this app are very fat and ugly and have mental health disorders, just FYI.
Well, pick one, for God's sake.
But we have to give Abby the credit when credit is due. She actually confirmed that that Nora was an ugly 40-year-old. Do we have a name for an ugly 40-year-old? Is there a term like a cougar or something for an ugly 40? Fugly. Yeah, she's fugly.
We call them Wilmas.
And we were laughing about how she kept trying to pull her hair back because, like, the speculation was A, she was trying to get in a fight, or B, she knew she was so unkempt and being filmed, she wanted to, like, make herself look good by pulling the hair back.
I mean, how about that thing? She goes into the elevator, the other guy gets out, now she's in the elevator.
The best rub about all of this is that Diego actually didn't share the Head and Shoulders shampoo with her, and that's why she has dandruff, too.
She's got the Troy Polamalu haircut going on, you know? What the fuck is that? He's like a safety. That's good.
El Normo, we were thinking about crowdfunding and getting McZed to issue a writ of habeas corpus. We don't know if she got 50. Well, do you think they 5150'd her, or do you think they put her in incarceration? I believe they probably put her in prison.
Definitely. And Diego, that fucking dumbass, is like, oh yeah, I didn't know she was that crazy. Oh, you didn't?
Well, this is his plausible deniability. He's got to deny. Because he could actually...
Diego's not allowed to call her crazy because he says worse things online. So this is an opportunity for him to step up. And if anything, he doesn't seem to be making it.
He didn't. He yelled at her.
Yeah. Let's call him a coward.
He deserves it.
Where's Angela? I wanna hear Angela make excuses about how she doesn't like the Zionification of the United States.
You missed it.
You know, people who think there's this thing called Zionism, or even Judaism for that matter, they fail to see past language and word communication and be in the all-important now.
Well, the thing is, all communication is hypnosis, so
that's right.
You have to be mindful of what you speak.
Okay, tell me something new, okay?
Don't insult Yusuf. He's one of my most talented students and most consistent students. Consistency is all important.
Thank you.
No, sorry, no niggers.
Be careful with the N-word.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not.
No, we need this recording.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, John. So Diogenes, I want to hear your opinion. What's your thought after the...
I'm wondering if we have any strong Christian nationalists in this room who can lead us in a prayerful, joyful prayer for the wellness of Nora and Diego and all those involved in these online hate crimes.
No, next time listen to me. Now everyone see how much credit I have.
Listen, you still haven't been to the gym in like 3 years, so whatever, Fatty.
Tell you this,
Shut up, Daddy. Yeah, I was saying, like, buy the ticket for me and let me go to
So wait, did you see the T-Rob's conversation last night? Because he went into...
No, that one got deleted.
It's not... Nothing is deleted as far as I know, so just hold tight. I have 100 phones here. I have to figure out which ones are on which before and oh, I know why. No. Listen.
Yes, you did.
You don't listen, Fatty. You don't even know how you.
Listen, Fatty. You gained weight.
Oh no, I didn't, Fatty. Go to Jefferson Park Yoga. You can see my recent yoga videos.
No, you.
Let me finish the statement so I can clarify this for you because I have nothing to hide here. The point is, after you end a live stream on YouTube, it auto-privates, and then you have to go back into the account, view your videos, and turn the video back to... I will, but I'm about to go into a hot peppermint bath, finish this Miller High Life with some orange juice, smoke the rest of this weed, and relax.
But anyway...
Nora's going nowhere. She's in a prison cell, okay? Just relax. You're a lucky girl, Fatty.
Well, make sure
she's actually going to remain. You don't think she's bonded out immediately?
I don't think she could have.
No, because she was 5150, so there's a 72-hour hold. She'll probably be held in a psych ward for 30 days. That's my opinion. I do not believe a psychiatrist, and she will not pass the habeas corpus. Believe me, I've been through this.
Do we know that she was 5150?
100%, no doubt.
I don't think we know that. I don't think we know. Is it really bad? I mean,
We don't know that. I'm speculating, of course.
if the police it's not good. I mean, it didn't look like it. From what I've seen, it's not a 5150 situation. She's probably bonded out now. Is she posting on
No way. No way. Not on those charges. Not with what she said. Not in 2025 with Trump and Mayor Adams. Mayor Adams is a friend of the Jews.
No, listen, she's on a great flight to Guantanamo Bay right now, okay?
Wait, why can't you guys deport her?
Don't laugh, but if they actually do look at her visa or citizenship, I assume she has citizenship, but the point is, people on X are speculating she's going to be deported to Jordan.
And her fucking family, who all of them are family members, including her imam.
Why don't they just put her in a Venezuelan prison? Like, or El Salvador?
This is her Andrew Meyer moment, and the saddest part is she's not smart enough to capitalize on it. Andrew Meyer, on the other hand, does know how to capitalize, and God bless Andrew Meyer. I hope he's enjoying his Shabbos.
Between the Jew and her Arab.
This is Diego's opportunity to be a good offender. You know, he wants Nora to be a good girl. He needs to be a good guy, not a defender. I need Diego to be real fucking live right now.
No, Diego runs away. I didn't. Guys, who in the room?
Abby's loving this.
I love it.
He wants a submissive woman who does what he says. He's got a defender, and now's an opportunity. Yeah.
Diogenes, would you do the same for Abby, or do you think Abby would ever be in a predicament like this?
No, he said the police will listen to me instead.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine a scenario where the police don't do everything Abby tells them?
I can't see Abby having a mental emotional break, a psychotic break.
I'm not reacting like that.
El Normo, have you ever seen a young woman have a psychotic break like that in all your years of life and lovemaking?
Anyways,
That's like Tuesday for me.
Diego online right now?
No, he's not.
Just a Tuesday? What's Saturday like? What's Saturday night like? Friday night like?
When you talk to Diego, can you please support that, Diogenes?
She was circumcisms.
Shut the fuck up.
Crazy women rest.
I hate these fucking Spanish guys.
Nigger?
Can you report it? I mean, record it. Sorry.
Record what?
When you confront Diego.
Do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
I need that to fall asleep.
How do you?
This has just got to be the most egregious overreach. He constantly, he was on Clubhouse. Everybody heard him doing it. Demanding that she
Yeah, Lou, you're not a good best friend.
against Daddy. And now he has an opportunity to say, hey, man, I know what I'm doing. You know, and look, I got to tell you, the question was asked. If I'm taking responsibility, and I'm offering a woman, my protection, I've got to defend her against all these foreign defense things. If she's got to have a freak out, I've got to say, hey, she's got to have her space, so get your fucking hands off her. I can't be hiding in the fucking building terrified because I didn't realize she was a fucking 45-year-old hag. Like, that's on you, bro. That's on you.
Hold on. They said they met before. Remember? They met before us? No. Do you remember?
Oh, that's right. Right.
So he knew how.
I remember allegations. I didn't know this was certain. Was it certain?
No, we didn't know, but then Lou confirmed that it was. So they did meet before. So he knows how ugly she is.
But having met him firsthand and knowing that he's a dandruff sufferer and seeing this video of Nora having the mental health breakdown in the lobby, she's also a dandruff sufferer.
Hold on. Edmund, it's starting to seem like
I've seen your picture, Diogenes. You might also be a dandruff sufferer.
You take a bath, Diogenes?
Yeah, he does.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't.
See, that's what they get you. They convince you you need a shampoo and bath and all that. Then you have to dandruff, then you gotta buy the dandruff products. But if you let the natural oils just seep out of your skull, they will keep all of that dandruff nice and contained.
That's right.
You'll get fucking psychologically.
Rico thing, that's right.
I'm starting to realize Edmund just has something against people with hair. And I thought they were better than that.
That is so good. It's okay. It's fine, people.
You know, I gotta say that it is Shabbos. It is Shabbos, and Shabbos is the day. You have to understand, this is destiny. This is literally simulation before your eyes, because
He starts to fucking whine about
the metaphor, the abstract, the analog, you have to understand that this Diogenes and Nora Bandora love affair and the convergences, the synchronicity.
Abby, did you tell them what happened? Did you tell them why this happened? Do people know why this happened? Because we figured it out.
Yeah, I know. I told them already.
No, you told them that Diego they've constantly been trying to copy us.
Oh, no, hold on. I will tell that. Hold on.
No, Abby told me a lot of things last night about the relationship between Diogenes and Abby, and that is all recorded. And Diego essentially denied everything and said nothing. T-Rob's also declined to say a lot of things last night.
Listen to this. I'm saying, remember when we had a room long time ago, me, you, and Diogenes, you were Diego at the time, like, because you were upset, you was joking about Frank. So you were saying, like, okay, you're going to call the FBI, blah, blah, blah. You were then saying, oh, this couple reminds me of Diogenes and Abby. Yeah, because we literally chew every step out for them, because we show them how to be.
Yeah, but Diogenes doesn't.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. And then they went ahead and they met before we did, and then they were boasting about it. But look at it.
I never heard them boast about their meeting. Where did they meet?
Lou knows about it, but he'd run away like a chicken. But yeah, long story short, they met before we did, and they didn't know how to, so we had to show them how to, and that went wrong.
This is becoming the biggest game of phone game or phone, pass the phone game. This is hilarious because I bet Lou just Lou just went to a one-on-one with Elle to share the new news. This app is straight up like high school gossip. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, she's giving us content right now. This is good.
Yeah, and Diogenes, hold on. Remember, she lost the bet against Anne, and then they're gonna meet in Los Angeles. I told Anne, like, don't go. Either Diego's gonna set you up and send some Hollywood Jew to you and make the same type of scenario for you, or Nora's gonna kill you.
I think you're being a little dramatic because Diego. I don't think Diego is trying to do offline setups.
Yeah,
he
does.
No way. He's got kids and a baby mama. I don't think he's like doing offline, scams or setups.
Yeah? Interesting.
Well, if you have evidence, tell me.
I have your evidence. You have all the fucking recordings.
Do you want? Actually, let's just call him. Let's just call Diego right now. Fuck it.
Yeah, what's his number?
I mean, if you want it, I'll give it to you.
Oh, you're hilarious. But anyway, download your videos, Edmund. Download all of them.
It's the easiest thing is to download the shorts, but those are like live streams, so.
You're actually calling him?
Yeah.
He's Man, this was a good day.
Oh, by the way, I got a job offer from the Jew Hate database.
Leave a message after the beep.
Hey, Diego, it's Clown House. We're giving you a call. Give us a call back or come online with David Bobadilla if you can. Take care. Bye. All right, let's call our CEO, Chicken Hillary.
I love how you threw a baby.
Oh, Shmila, why are we wrong?
Yeah, Shmila, why are you being a fucking cuck?
LOL. What do you mean cuck? No, what LOL?
Go have phone sex with Lou.
Are you dead?
Well, I seen your pussy.
You know, Bussy, I really didn't like you for a while, but after seeing this PTR, you have redeemed yourself 100-fold. You're courageous. You're funny. You're awesome. That's all I got to say, you F-word, N-word. All right, Chicken Hillary did not pick up. Okay, we're going to call a local. This guy's name is Marcin. He's Polish. And he tries to get me to do all kinds of things that I refuse to do. Marcin.
What's up, John?
Hey, what's going on? What are you doing?
Just got to my sister's. We just left Ken's place.
Cool. I'm online with about 10 people. We're filming a documentary about a Palestinian, Free Palestine terrorist. I know you really support Palestine and the people in Gaza. So what would your message be to everyone trying to help the Palestinians today, right now?
Are you serious?
Do you want? They're listening. They're listening. There's 10 people listening. What is your message? Because we are filming a documentary about a girl who's on Clown House. She got arrested for making terrorist threats in a lobby against a Jewish guy. And it's kind of a comedy and a romance and a love story. So we hope that it has a happy ending. But I'm trying to incorporate you into the film. So if you want to say something, just say something.
I don't want to say anything. You guys probably have your minds made up on whatever you're doing or thinking.
No, this room has a lot of Free Palestine people in it.
Like a lot, as in how many?
Maybe like 2, 3.
Okay, well then, no, I'm good. Thanks, man.
Okay, well, have a good day, Marcin. Take care. Bye. See, he's ineffective. People need to work on their public speaking. I don't know what to say, you know?
Yeah, he was scared to give his opinion.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bussy got clipped.
Hello, Haiti.
Who clipped Bussy?
Bussy's account got nuked?
Okay, I don't trust some people, so I'm sorry.
Wait, what's the T?
Bussy got clipped. Really?
Yeah, but
Just
when...
now?
Yes. Just now? Yeah, he left.
I didn't know people get clipped anymore.
No, they do.
I didn't know they could clip you like while you're just speaking.
No.
Wait, let me jump in.
I think it's Rick, by the way.
Let me jump into Prince's room and see what they're saying. Hold on. See, this is when a burner account comes in real handy, because if literally you get the juiciest gossip in just like 5 seconds. Let's see if we can find it.
Nobody knows who Adam Watts is, so you're clear.
I don't see the room anymore. I wasn't paying attention. The biggest breaking news. A lot of.
Here's Bobadilla, Alan.
Oh wow, sweet.
What's up, Quaff? Bobadilla! Rico!
Are you still with Diego right now?
That was last night.
Oh. What'd you guys do? How was he feeling?
He's feeling better. We just hung out, talked about some stuff. That's all.
Nice. Did he mention Nora?
I'm not going to talk about anything we talked about.
We don't do it then. You're kind of like my friend Marcin, David. Both successful, but yet both completely autistically retarded. So again, since we are filming a documentary and we live in a democracy, I would like to suggest that we crowdsource funds to hire McZed to file the writ of habeas corpus, get Nora Bandura out of jail, and we will secretly airlift her back to Amman for resettlement in Jordan. Who's with me? Say ah! Can I get an ah or an aye? That's what I meant to say. Aye!
Well, with all due respect, I don't trust the lawyer who cannot satisfy his wife.
He's got the gift of gab, and he's smart. He's fast.
He was
I haven't seen the video. I'd like to see it, but if he was in a court, he would be a very effective communicator. He says a lot of words quickly, and I don't know why you think that would be a poo-poo thing, because the thing about communicating quickly is you're forced to listen to somebody speak very fast, and as a result, they can transmit a lot of information, but it sounds pretty annoying.
You know what else is annoying?
I don't know. I think that people are gonna love this video footage, and when Nora gets out of prison, she's gonna like actually her egotism will, because obviously she needs therapy and wisdom, but her ego is gonna expand because she's got like millions of views now, and then she's gonna become like a live streamer, and she's gonna be like, she could become the biggest Free Palestine propagandist because of this video if she just embraced it. And she, because of free speech, I mean, if we could like tone down anything she says, which is like not extremist racist, she could. I see. That's the thing is, she's so zany now, you know, like that. She looks like a clown bag lady, Karen, you know, in Central Park or something, screaming. I mean, this is a movie. We need to get cameras there and film her release. We need to like. I bet you she will have documentarians that want to back her. And I bet you Free Palestine movements will embrace her. She's going to become, this could be her big moment. If she could just, you know, zone in, get into flow state, center herself and be the center of the circle and really become, you know, a communicator, a professional communicator. We could take the irascibility out of her. And that's what we've been trying to do with her and Diego. But there just wasn't enough head and shoulders in the world to essentially get rid of the dandruff problem so they could get out from underneath the dandruff problem. Where is Chris, my maestro? We need to listen to the Head and Shoulders commercial. Here we go.
I mean, she's already trying to be Kanye West on Facebook.
I mean, there's so many preventative measures you can use to get rid of dandruff. I don't know why anyone would have dandruff. It makes no sense.
The world is on the brink of war. The world needs a reset. Adamantium is the discovery of the millennium. So many surprises left. Adamantium could take.
I'd like to introduce you to a new documentary by ScamMovie.com Incorporated called The Nora Bandura and Diego Love Affair. It's an exciting story about two online neo-Nazi trolls who met on Clown House. One of them recently got arrested in Midtown Manhattan after attacking an Orthodox Jew, screaming she is associated with ISIS and Hamas, conducting terrorist raids. She is a dandruff sufferer, and we have suggested that her online lover, Diego, also use Head and Shoulders to get out from underneath that dandruff problem. But there just isn't enough time to help these people. They are their own worst enemies. And because of cell phones, we are able to document hate real time, bigotry real time, stupidity real time, a lack of education real time, the fact that people just need to go to the gym now.
How do you follow that?
You know, Claw, if it wasn't for pickpockets, I'd have no sex life. The most amazing thing about this whole Nora thing is that like how many like news agencies have picked it up and like distributed it because we know her. And the fact that she's being labeled as the director of care is the funniest thing in the world. That she was a director for care in Kentucky. It's like like you can see how essentially, you know, publishers are basically changing titles and subjects, and it like juices the algorithm more. And it really, see, the point is, it doesn't really matter if you just
Did
like.
you look at the care page?
No.
It posted a review.
Yeah. The funniest thing is last night.
It's that which makes it more viral. It's amazing.
So we did dig into her Facebook last night, and we did look at her ex account. Has anybody like thoroughly examined her ex and Twitter? I mean, her Facebook.
Don't
and
forget
ex.
her Facebook. She's
Yeah.
active on it right now.
She's using it now at the very moment?
Yes, she's going full Kanye West.
You're shitting me, really?
No, go look it up.
What the fuck? I thought she's in prison.
I'll give you a link.
I thought she's in prison. How's she using her cell phone?
She's maybe not in
Same
prison.
way they all do, the butt phones.
Hold on.
You know, when you stick a phone up your ass, the technical term is keystering.
Just don't call it until I get in, okay? You call it, all shit's get breaking loose.
What's her last name again?
Okay, so can you go on Facebook and write Nora's? I will write it in the chat real quick. This one, and if not, then just look on Nora Bandura Facebook.com.
Nora Shalash.
There you go.
Fuck the Jew. I demand jihad. I demand jihad. I want ISIS to kill all of you. We are the real children of Jacob, not you.
Okay.
Nora is yelling at a visibly Jewish man because she thinks he has anything to do.
You see, I love the run she does. The run is like.
Yeah, I know.
And then the flop on the floor is just like, yeah. Then how she pulls the dress up. Yeah, it's very sad. She's like,
She has the dress on. Go to her Facebook now.
She's got like a dress over a dress, right?
Yes, go to her Facebook. She posted the picture.
Do you think she should keep the purple pink shirt, even though it's not pink? Is it pink or purple? Purple pink. She's purple pink. So actually, God, she really needs chapstick. Gotta say, most people. Oh, and her hair is falling out. Oh, her hair's falling out. Ouch.
We all know that breath stinks when she's yelling.
Oh my gosh, is she wearing fake eyebrows?
No, her eyebrows are thick like that.
Okay, so then the other thing is, do you think she should keep the sweatshirt because it has Diego's DNA on it? Like, is this his Bill Clinton moment?
You're nasty.
Is this his Bill Clinton moment?
Okay, can you check the link because I'm gonna delete it in this chat.
No, she's not active. Last post was 2 days ago.
No, click on her photo and click on the comments. That's where she's active.
The main one with the blue shirt?
Hold on. Yeah, blue shirt and the second one.
I don't see any comments by her.
Oh, shit, I cannot see the...
No, there's nothing there.
Did she delete it? Well, good thing we have, like, my friend has screenshots.
Yeah, she's a total catfish. That's so awesome. Okay, so 2 days ago, she wrote, I also haven't eaten and barely slept because I felt my life was genuinely in danger and I wholeheartedly believe Jesus was crucified and resurrected. Wow.
Wait, did you see New Jersey so far is the most disgusting place I've ever been to? Do you see that photo?
Steve Harris wrote, nice knockers.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the blue one.
Wow, there's actually like, it's so crazy that there's like supporting comments like, good, so you are denying Allah, welcome to Christianity, heart. The only good place there was the Italian pizza, but they used fake olive oil. I'm stranded now because I lost my driver's license. It's the first time this has ever happened.
Yes. The police in Jersey tried to extort me.
Now I have to pay interest because they want to use me to make a point. I have to pay interest. They want to take Sheriffy mine. Fucking hate everyone.
Yes.
Anti-Semite, we don't like you. Nice knockers. Eat bacon. Take your meds. I want to marry a Catholic man and move on with my life. I'm sick of this country. I know for certain Anas Shalash was murdered.
Diego is Catholic.
You know what's interesting is like, you know what's funny is it's like there's a lot of women, you know, that do have mental health problems and low IQ.
Yeah, if you have mental health problems, don't go on sex trips.
I never paid interest. I always paid it completely. Yeah, this is her Kanye moment.
Yes, I'm telling you.
I also threw the Quran out of the window. It was
Even mentally disabled people have the right to have sex.
Yeah, within their fucking city, maybe.
It was a translation I've had that Kamal S. Ahmad also gave me. And I also threw away the clothes I had on because I felt everyone was jealous of me while I was there. And I made an effort to be kind to nasty people. I got kicked out of Marriott, even though I worked for Marriott for 2 years. And then they ended my livelihood because Zionists control America.
Yeah. Isn't that Kanye West shit?
Yeah. but see, the thing is, there are a lot of like really hot Arab Palestinian women or whatever on Instagram, etc., that are like part of this resistance, and they're very no, some of them are very hot, like really hot, supermodel hot. This isn't, see, the thing is, I don't follow all that shit, so I don't see it in my timeline and all that, but there's a lot of hot chicks that are like all over this Free Palestine movement. And I think guys like the guy Marson that we just called, I think he's one of those like beta males who like publishes tons of Free Palestine stuff. So I don't know if he gets laid off that, but I doubt it.
Bro, this is why women should not lead rebellions. Women should not fucking lead. They can't handle that pressure, bro.
There was only one great leader, and what's her name again? There's that one.
I called it out.
Abby, what?
You know that? What is that lady? That lady that was a great emperor or whatever.
Yeah, I don't recall, bro. I don't think great emperor and lady go in the same sense, bro.
Lady and Dijon.
Good luck with that one.
Joan of Arc. That's it. Joan of Arc.
Yeah,
Joan of Arc. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Dijon had to show how to meet. Otherwise, they cannot do anything out of original thought. You know.
Cleopatra's another one.
They have to follow the steps of others.
I have an old Roman coin. Her name was Lucilla, but she like ruled Rome. She was like, you know, some women are highly organized and they're basically like men and they don't take bullshit. There's no wasted communication and they're super successful. Like I've met some women like that who are just all business all the time. And you're just like, damn, like you're a robot. And that's impressive. Yeah. They go to the gym. They're always in good shape.
That's extremely rare, man. Most of these chicks can't handle the mental strain and stress, man. This shit. But you know, that's the thing, though, man. I watched that video a few times, bro. And you can just see, man, she's let this shit consume her entirely, and that's what happens, man. You don't leave any space for anything else, man, to keep you grounded and keep you level. That's anything, man.
Let's not forget to keep Diego accountable.
It's basically a bucket. You're a cup, and what you put in your cup is how you're going to communicate. You are your words. You are what you say. And so that's what she talks about 24/7 on this app. And when you get, you know, cornered like that and filmed, you know, but see, the thing is, this is the irony about social media and virality, that this is actually like the best thing that could have happened to her, because she won't really have any real serious ramifications, probably judicially, legally. And she gets all this social media cred. And I mean, you know, if she can see, technically what I believe is a woman like that, you know, unfortunately her husband passed away. Who knows all the history and whatever. But the point is, it's like, if she was in a house without social media and had a kid or a husband and had responsibilities, she would not be doing what she's doing. She wouldn't have the outcome that she has now. And she could actually maybe be happy and live a secure, content life with no real pressure or anxiety or stress. And she could live a full and happy, non-toxic life. But because of, you know, unfortunately, guys like Diego, who create hate room speeches just all the time, there's no real intellectual conversation happening, no real information transmission happening, you know, he's responsible for this. And I know David Bobadilla is in here. You know, you are essentially the character of the people you associate with, you know, who you're very close with, you know, who you spend time with. So, I mean, David, you know, do you have any responsibility, you know, for Diego, or are you guys just like drinking buddies? Because life.
And what's Diego's role in this? Because I've heard his name come up quite a few times. What's his role in it?
Well, why is she in New York City? I mean, why did she buy a flight out to New York City just to like go to Central Park and, you know, scream, you know, I'm a member of, you know, H word?
They're supposed to meet.
You know, most people in prison are there because, like Andy Dufresne, you know, crimes of passion, love affairs. I mean, I was in line at a nightclub in Chicago. This woman got out of a car, pulled a gun out, and shot a guy in his chest. And he ran down the street spraying blood. She got back in the car, drove off like a gangster. I mean, he was cheating on her, and she fucking killed him. So, you know, Diego, being probably a semi-rational human being with a family and children, took one look at her and was like, oh no, bitch, you gotta go. Security! Security!
She had that wild look in her eye, man. That's that.
But it's not the first time they met, though.
Oh, yeah. She probably got some good pussy, man. But if you know the crazy chicks, bro, they got the best pussy.
Yeah, the crazy ones are good, you know?
She had that look in her eye when that camera zoomed in on her face, bro. She had that wild look, man. I'm like, yeah.
So wait, do you think she just tried to surprise him? Like, because technically David is in here listening because essentially it's a get together, you know? And we know David doesn't get no pussy. So like maybe they had a gangbang.
Oh my goodness.
You're fucking retarded.
I'm just saying, you know, bored guys with too much money and girls who are fugly and have mental health disorders but big fat asses, they can be an asset, so to speak. And we know David doesn't actually get laid because he's got no fucking game.
And how would you know that?
We don't do it. If you drool when you drink your vodka, David, you got no fucking game, dude.
Edmonds, why else is he meeting with Rick all the time?
They like going to strip clubs because guys who can't get laid and get a lot of money, they go to strip clubs to get that honey.
I've never been to a strip club with Rick.
That's a lot.
We don't do it.
Single moms need some love too every now and again.
That's right. We're helping the economy go, right, Sig?
You might be. I don't get money to strip. I just window shop, man.
Nah, I only visit those clubs when the clients want to go. Otherwise, I don't go. I don't like those places. Listen.
I want to acknowledge that Angel did a good job. Well done. He spoke my mind. And thank you for that.
Angel, what's your thoughts on the whole Nora Bandora situation, man?
Wait, what is the situation? Can you recap it for me?
It's shocking, Sig, but again, I've never experienced Nora screaming and yelling. I don't know her well, but I've been in rooms with her a lot, and she's always usually calm and collected. I'm the one who fights everyone, especially I fight more people over Israel and Palestine than Nora ever did. It was shocking to see someone who you think is so cool and calm and quiet and shy go batshit crazy like that.
Wait, can you give me the abridged version of what happened?
Do you need to see the video, David? It's a 4-minute video of her screaming and hooting and hollering about how she wants to commit jihad and she's collaborating.
Throw it in the chat.
Just go onto X and just type in Noora, Noora. She's the #1 for Noora, and she literally has probably collectively, maybe globally, 30 million views because she's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. She's on everything.
She yelled at somebody. That's all.
That's it.
That's not a big deal.
Well, she screamed terroristic threats.
She's like, I'm gonna.
She said she's a collaborator. She said she's collaborating with terrorist organizations and she's going to jihad everyone. She's she lost her shit. Yeah, I know.
She was joking. She didn't say that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was at the fucking comedy store. She's at the comedy store making jokes, right? Yeah. Listen, the point is, she was out there trying to find her love, Diego, and Diego, a married man with children who committed infidelity, has now caused a rift in the time fabric. I'm not passing judgment. This is love. This is sex. This is orgasm. This is truth. This is transparency. The bitch is sitting in a prison facility right now, or she's sitting in a psych ward, and they have her highly doped up probably. And, she's sitting there eating 3 meals a day. That's the way it works in the psych ward.
I know back when that Hamas attack on Israel happened and got everybody in this Palestine.
October 7th?
October 7th, yeah. I was in a lot of rooms with her. She was coming into the masculinity mansion. We were having discussions about it, but she would get hyped up, overventilating. She was popping blood vessels in her eyes, she said, in her face. And
Yeah, she would like scream like, "There's no proof. No, prove it to me. Prove it to me." I was like, "What are you talking about? It's like there's plenty of footage. Like, what are you talking about?" I was like, "Well, it's not public. Well, of course it's not public because it's so bad. They don't want to make it public." So like, what are you talking about?
I'd have to drop her down because she would just start. It's like she just wouldn't stop. And I'm like, yo, you can't let this shit. Like, it's affecting your health personally.
Yeah, let it consume. Yeah, people let it consume them. Yeah.
Yeah. And then too, it's like, like, and I get it, man, with the Jews and shit. Like, yeah, Jews got some issues. All groups got issues. But when you actually hate, like, this is what happens. That shit will consume you. Like, I don't care who your enemy is, man. You should still love everybody, have love for everybody, never harbor hate in your heart. But when you have, this is what happens when you harbor hate. Any ounce of shred of hate in your fucking heart, bro. That shit will consume you, man. And you will fucking go batshit crazy. You will fucking lose it.
Yeah, it's like a pit or an energy consumption thing, and it just drains you. And, even Elon Musk on his X account, he was talking about how he can't forgive this woman, I assume one of his ex-wives, and like how she betrayed him. And he's like, I will never fucking forgive that bitch. I never. And they kept trying to convince him, like the power of forgiveness and how it like releases you psychologically. And he can't do that. Some people cannot let go of that loss, like you can, like it, you think about things randomly all the time, and many times it's a recurring thought because it's like such a separation, but generally it's tied to orgasm. A beautiful woman with a great ass and a pretty face, like that to a man, in my opinion, is like a sticking point or a needle that is like a memory that is most definitely one of the highest memories, in the neural cortex. Look at Abby. Where's, anyways. I'm just trying to give a rationalization for why the fuck she flew out to New York City to surprise her lover boy with David Bobadilla so they could party and have a great time. And they're like, oh, fuck no, dude. We don't want you hanging out with us.
And remember when she was like, when we had that room with you, me, and Diogenes? She's like, I'm going to call the FBI on you. Abby, I called your fucking school. Do you remember that?
I can't remember that one.
Okay, I will clip it for you.
Yeah, bro, she had that crazy wild look in her eye, man.
No, she's crazy.
Like, damn, she looked like...
Dude, she went crazy. She always been crazy.
All she needed was a shopping cart and a fucking tent, bro. She would have been...
But Diego running away like a little chicken, though.
I mean, it is cowardly enough, right, to just leave her there on the other side, probably as expected. But to sit here in Clubhouse and talk shit about the girl you just were calling all beautiful names and your girlfriend and your future wife and princess and modding with her and sitting all day, it's very cowardly. And I told him that. I'm like, you're a coward. Like, you shouldn't even be talking. And he's talking shit about her. I'm like, seriously, Diego? Really? And he left the room.
Yeah, but so you got to see it from his perspective where he needs to deny and refute and just try to let it go because, sex is sex. Like, if he had sex with her or the point is she's, very fragile. And, this is one of those disaster things, where having sex just causes a bigger dopamine flare. And, in the immature, irascible mind, like you're going to cause this person because now you have a connection with this person. Anyways, this is like, the Monica Lewinsky love affair or something because it's like a scandal, but it's not a scandal. And we're making fun of it and laughing at it and filming it. Anyways, it's dopamine for us too, but we are also like self-reflecting and we're like, well, this is terrible that we're laughing at this poor girl's misery because like we wouldn't want that for ourselves or anybody we know. So it's like, why do we want that for her? This is basically the whole thing. I mean, it all really boils down to one thing, which is the now is all important. And, Diego should probably try to take some responsibility. I mean, he's a self-taught economist, a paralegal, a praxeologist. I'm sure he can figure out how to go to the New York court law website and file a habeas corpus or try to post bond and bail for her, you know, and then, but see, the problem with that is he'd have to be responsible for her after he springs her. So that may be too much of a responsibility.
Yeah, if she's a side chick, he's stepping outside of his boundaries, bro.
Yeah.
You can't be bailing out the side chicks, man. They're side chick for a reason, bro. You got a wife and kids at home.
I bet you as soon as he goes to JFK and gets in a JetBlue flight and lands in San Diego and he touches ground, he's going to like kiss the ground and be like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. My family. I have my family back again. Time to go to La Jolla. Everybody hop in the car.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You know, when Nora comes back and gets on here to tell her side, it's going to be a huge fucking room, man. It's going to be lots of people.
It really is. See, this is very funny. Like, I mean, I don't think she is gonna. It's not gonna set it. She obviously doesn't. I don't think she knows probably what's happening now. But the fact that she has been seen 20 million people, and the fact is, if she does her makeup right and pulls her hair up and like actually looks good and has good lighting and shit, she could be like a social media celebrity savant, because this is her Andrew Meyer moment. But if you look at Andrew Meyer's numbers on his X account, I think he only has 15,000 followers or something. So just random notoriety isn't going to propel you. But this type of notoriety is a little different because it's so fucking cringe and so Karen and so racist and extremist and terroristic that, like, you know, she's basically the Nora Kanye or the Nora Yee. Like, what kind of nickname would we give her? Like, New Yee? Yeah, that would be a good one. New Yee. She's the new Yee. So we're sitting here filming a documentary about one of our Clown House darling stars, friends and favorites, Noura Bandura. She's currently incarcerated at Rikers, and anyways, we'll see what happens. This is very exciting breaking Clubhouse news.
Is she really at Rikers?
Oh my god, I remember when you had this Instagram going on and put everyone's PTR. You put her location as somewhere like institution, mental institution. You manifested this shit that month.
Plausible deniability. You know, if I didn't have sex with somebody, it didn't happen. I like these chicks on their Bumble profile say new to Chicago. It's like, bitch, you've had a profile for 2 years on here saying you're new to Chicago. Oh, you know, this is the thing. There are so many single women in their 40s with no kids or kids. It's just, you know, that marriage is like a fucking joke, because technically what you're trying to do is create like a PhD thesis on the explanation of everything. And unfortunately, most women just want to be serviced as like, you know, you are essentially the drone. Actually, I've been studying bees. I bought a book on bees, and I think this is like the perfect analogy where the modern Western woman in America in every major city is like a queen bee. And then most people don't know this, but there's two types of drone bees. There are the drones that are the simp drones, the beta drones that essentially tend to the queen's desires and needs. And then there's the drone workers that build the hive to go out and harvest. And then there's the third type of bee, which is anyways, I'm just saying that if you look at nature, you will see the exact mirror in the way that our society is like reflecting nature in a way. It's a theory.
Yo, Nora just made the New York Post 20 minutes ago. Just put the link in the chat. Holy shit. Fucking crazy, bro. Crazy.
Oh my god, Al. How's your day? You're muted if you're talking.
Hold on a second.
So let's all just take this as a self-reflective moment to take the deepest breath of the day. Hold it for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Click the link above. We made it big. We finally found a vein of gold here on Clown House that we can strip out and make into a Clown House film, because when Nora gets out, she's going to spill the beans about Diego, about David Bobadilla, and the entire anti-Semitic J-word hating racists on this app. And we are going to submit this information to the Jew hate database in the Yellow Canary coal mine and get our Mossad bonus this upcoming Yom Kippur.
Wait, did you actually get a job?
Yeah, I applied to the Jew hate database 2 years ago.
Okay. So they offered you something now?
Well, since USAID lost all its funding, they can't pay my salary anymore. So I am concerned about my upcoming Yom Kippur bonus, but I'm hoping that this Diego Nura Bandura story will hit the mark.
No, listen, Edmund, this is your time to shine, your time to make money. You have the recordings of theirs. You can send it.
Well, I have a ton of Elon Musk recordings, and I reached out to these two journalists at Wired Magazine who recently wrote a story about one of the Doge software developers, and guess what they wrote back to me? Wait a minute. They wrote, wait a minute. I thought that it was proven that Adrian Dittman is not Elon Musk. And I was like, motherfuckers. Like, you fucking motherfuckers. So anyways, I wrote him like a response. And I could check to see if they responded, but let's see if they responded. I messaged them on Signal. No response. Not interested, apparently. But I just recently put Hinge back on my phone, and they like deleted my Hinge account after like one day. Didn't even say anything. I'm like, this is retarded. Like, and I paid for a fucking subscription. It's the biggest fucking scam in the world.
Why did they do that?
I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe it's because like I think I probably swiped right on somebody that like, you know, some chick that like doesn't like me or something, because for God knows whatever reason. And it's kind of like this app where like if Bussy just got nuked, you know, it's just like based on reports. Like people just report you. It's like a snitch line. If one person reports you on the snitch line, it's like delete, you know, that's it. It's not even like a Yelp review where you need like 30 reviews and 80% of them are negative, or like an eBay account with like terrible negative feedback. It's like, oh, you know right away not to work with that fucking person. But if one person snitches you or like just says something about you, because it could be political, it could be because I messaged them, it could just be their mental health issue where they're very sensitive. And if you say to somebody on a dating app, hey, are you free this Friday or Saturday at 8 or 9? I gotta take you out for dinner, and like there's no conversation, it's like maybe they'll report you for just asking them out on a date. Like, I'm just saying, the biggest annoying thing is fucking Hinge takes your money. Like, if they were to refund me my money, there'd be no fucking complaint. But like the fact is, they just take your fucking money and delete your account. I mean, and if I call a credit card company and do a chargeback, it's possible I could get the money back, but is it even worth it? Like, because I only did like the 1 week plan. So is it worth it to do a fucking chargeback for $15? It's fucking not worth your time.
Well, don't feel bad, Edmund. I got kicked off of Plenty of Fish for putting at the top of my profile big bold letters, not interested in black women. And like 3 days later, I went to log in, and it's like, yeah, your account's been terminated. I'm like, motherfucker, man.
Yeah. I swipe right on everything, and then I just look at the profile after the match, and then I just delete mercilessly. Delete. If I'm not attracted to you, that has to be the first thing. I do not care what you put on your profile. I don't care what you respond to me with. If you're not attractive, I'm deleting you. Because you shouldn't be on a dating app. Your fat ass should be in the gym sweating 6 to 7 days a week. I don't know. That's it. Like, you know, if I go to the gym every day, fat ass, you gotta go to the gym every day. That's it. There's no fucking, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I work. I got a career. This, that. It's like, no, you don't go to the gym, fat ass. Okay. Like, not gonna, this relationship isn't gonna work out. It's just the facts. Can't do it. Because the problem is a person that doesn't go to the gym, they have mental health issues. Like their body's not processing the way that you need them to in a very, dynamic, cohesive relationship. They're just fatties. Like, they just want to fucking anyways. They become slobs. Maybe. Not always. Everybody's different. So let's see New York Post. Yeah, this phone is like can't even process going to that YouTube link.
Nora is yelling at a visibly Jewish man because she thinks he has anything to do with Israel.
Wow. Let's look at the comments. The demons are amongst us. Call police. How to be deported 101. The lady will be in court until 2075. The masks have been off for quite some time. Palestinian, she's mad because he told her, your money is on the dresser chocolate. And when she checked it was about $145 short. Why these people are here in USA? Usual suspects, obvious hate crime. Does it look like the Middle East yet? He's going to call his Jewish lawyers. She's the Queen Karen of the liberal left. Who had the idea of putting that woman as a director of government affairs for CARE, Kentucky? I believe that is assault and battery. Why can't we all just get along? Probably both Jews. Poor woman just needs her eyes open, and only Jesus can do that. Forgive her and move on and tell her Jesus loves her. Harris voter. I don't know. Never understood the pure hatred those people have for each other. I mean, I know it, but anyways, trust in Yahshua Christ. Muslim religion was created by Rome, just like Christianity. Gospel's not religion, but facts. So what? So what? Did he start crying after the weak, silly woman said a bad words? Grow a pair. Yeah, it's hateful bigot attacks Jewish men in New York City. Lowy unhinged rant. I want ISIS. Damn. It's really the terrorist threats at the end that, really damned her. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to try to jump into a room and get some more content. Oh, I don't see anything else. I think we may have reached the end of the Nora Bandora documentary for the day. Okay, that's it. I'm out of here. Take care, Chris. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, I'm going to shut down the production. This has been the Nora Bandura Show. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the show.